This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
I need you to stay, because it's about damn time to get you in the mood for something unholy. Throw gang, he must be slime because all his kin is slat. The lord of lyrics, he must be a horny lesbian because he loves to scissor. The songwriting wizard, he puts the mental and instrumentalist. The Grammy governor, given Billboard head, he a chart topper. The titan of TikTok, the king of catchy, must be an LAPD body cam the way he recording hits. The Raja of the riff, record producer and songwriter Blake Slatkin. Blake, how the hell are you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's get a flex bomb on that.
Can you auto-tune me on that?
That was fucking good.
Yeah?
That was incredible. I expected greatness. I didn't know.
So good he got you out the fucking Togo, bro.
Yeah,
that was fucking good.
My man is in the sunken place right now.
I'm going to carry around a Bluetooth speaker with me everywhere I go, just so I can play that. Like
Every
I walk into a
morning?
party, I get on the aux and I just drop that.
Yeah, dude. It's
That could be your producer ad-lib.
your tag, dude.
Done.
You don't have a producer tag.
No, I never did a tag. My little brother, when he was like 7 years old, recorded a Blake made this beat. He recorded that, and I put it one time ever on a Greedo song.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Because I was like, I need to have.
Did your
my
brother
tag on
get
something?
royalties?
No, absolutely not. He can have my shit.
What did Greedo think of the tag?
He didn't say shit. He didn't say anything. He was like, cool.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever.
That
dude.
was one of the craziest sessions
I
of
have
my
some
whole
child
life.
on my record.
If
man.
Blake Slatkin don't trust her, he gon' fuck you. He gonna suck you.
You go suck
Right.
you. Blake, we are in your sick fucking stew, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surrounded by goats.
By inspiration.
Damn, this pod better not suck. or
Is this gonna be
we'll
the best thing ever
biggest
recorded
flop
in this studio?
I think it definitely has to be the best sounding podcast y'all have ever done.
Well, that's a low bar. so-
Definitely has to go number one for my record.
Okay, yeah.
Like somehow the first podcast ever to go
Well,
number
this will
one.
go
on the-
number one on the fashion and beauty podcasting charts because
Done.
we are a big
Done.
fish in a small pond.
That's enough for
We'll
me.
leave it at that.
That's enough for me.
We suck Tim Cook's dick the way we be chart hopping. You know what I mean?
There
On
it
the
is.
Apple podcast charts.
Thank you
There
for
we go.
running that back. Just
Yeah.
have to do that one more time. Blake, the first thing you want to do, as you know, because you're a huge fucking fan of the boys,
I'm
you
the
want to do a
biggest
fit
fan.
check.
Wow.
We want to know everything that you're wearing today.
Wow.
The choice for you is you want to start top down or go bottom up.
There is a correct answer.
Yeah, so maybe
Let's
you're
go
not
bottom
that-
up.
Okay,
Okay,
Ooh,
all right.
That's the correct
I did call
answer.
you a big
That is-
fan, but
yeah.
you never
Yeah, let's go bottom.
That is the correct answer.
He likes the people, not necessarily the product. I
Listen,
get.
I'm a fan of everything. I'm a lover of everything.
All right, what are the kicks, bro?
Okay, kicks.
Got some cum on them.
Neighborhood docs.
Ooh, fancy boy.
Like these.
Yeah, I like those.
Is that your cum or is that Benny Blanco's cum?
That's it's a mix of a lot of
Who's to
different
say,
things.
dude?
Yeah.
I get CSI.
It's
on
a
the case.
slurry. It's a cum
Socks.
slurry.
Socks. Sinclair socks.
Oh,
Just because I was like, I was in my
Mr.
closet this
Sinclair.
morning. I was in my closet this morning, and I was like, "Yo, I have to wear Sinclair."
How
socks.
luxury are they?
I have to. I mean, they're just normal socks.
I put James on to Andrew Brooks as just the most interesting man.
He's
in the
my
world.
favorite. So okay, so
He's my
Andrew
guy
Brooks
now.
is married to my manager.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yes.
Shit.
So
Mrs.
I had
Claire?
to rep Sinclair. Andrew Brooks is.
Claire.
I think he's one of the greatest people I've ever met in my whole
He's
life.
insane.
Like they have to do a documentary on him at one point.
Oh, they will. They
There's
are.
so much to learn.
Yeah.
There's so much about him.
What's the number one thing that you've learned from Mr. Sinclair?
Ooh. Wow. I don't know.
Tane's rules to life.
Tane's rules to life. He could write a novel. Man, that guy just enjoys life.
Yeah, he
Maybe
do have-
it's just how to enjoy life.
Do you have a lot of Sinclairs or just the Sakis?
I've got socks. I've got sweats.
Yeah.
And he sent me a few of the fleeces that are good.
Yeah.
The fleeces are great.
They like low key run New York. I see more Sinclair than I do Supreme.
It's the funniest thing in the
And
world.
kids.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. And the entire thing is like kind of a bit, but
Yeah.
not actually.
If you're recording with like a rapper, do you pull up in Sinclair? It's like if Kodak Black is in the stew, like you have to go head to toe, right?
Maybe I would have to, honestly. Maybe
Yeah.
I need to ask him for a full sweatsuit.
Yeah.
If I'm ever doing it.
Do you
I
feel
have to have
pressure
a-
to get fits off when you are like actually working and like putting in the blood, sweat, and tears to make
That's a
number
good
ones?
question. Honestly, in
Thank
the
you.
studio, it depends what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm just going sweats, t-shirt, just like be cozy. No, honestly, most of my closet's like cozy shit anyway, even if it's nicer.
Mhm.
Like even
That's like LA
this
though,
is like
right?
yeah.
Yeah, no spoiler alerts, but that you're and the cozy
Exactly.
knit right now. Yeah.
I do remember when I first got in studios when I was like interning and shit, and I would go to studios. Like one time I went to the studio with Travis Scott.
It's
And
lit. What was
as an intern.
what
as
was
an
your
intern.
fit?
And I was like 17 years old, and I was like, yo, I have to get the hardest fit off ever. And I obviously like got the worst fit of all time.
Is it like
You
Astro
know what I
World
did?
merch? Like,
I did the Dover Street Market Comme de Garçon jacket that's just like says Comme de Garçon like in the loudest letters ever. But it's the thing that like as soon as anyone walks into Dover Street Market, they're like, that one.
That's
like, when you're
a statistic at that point.
Exactly.
Everyone's doing the same
exactly.
shit, dude.
I wore it and I was like, he's gonna think I'm sick.
Travis is going to notice me.
Yeah, he's gonna think I'm
Excuse
amazing.
me, Mr. Jack.
Yeah,
What do you think of
Travie.
my jacket?
I don't think I really get fits off in the studio. Sometimes I'll also like dress the part a little bit. Like when I was working with Lizzo on About Damn Time,
Yeah.
we started working in the room where they made Thriller,
Jesus
Michael Jackson.
Christ.
Bro,
and
what was the energy like in that room?
Wait, so that's Quincy Jones's house?
no, like kind of honestly,
Okay, yeah.
kind of
the
his
house
house.
that Quincy built.
Yo, and like they
you were
still
at
have,
Neverland
like,
Ranch.
They have a bunch of like statues of monkeys in there and like a bunch of like Thriller merch and not merch, but like just memorabilia. Yeah. So I would dress in like kind of like 70s record producer because I was like, I would be like, I gotta like fit the part. So I'd wear like
sleazy Slatkin, dude.
exactly. I'd wear like loafers and shit,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'd like
That's cool.
I just wanted
Loafers
to
and
dress
white
the
socks
part.
and a red leather jacket.
Yeah.
Exactly, and
With the
Sinclair
zippers.
socks. Sinclair socks and a red leather jacket.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that. See, you got to play the part. You get it, dude.
Enough.
Do you also have to be like crusty studio rat at times and just be in like the fucking dusty sweats?
I like what's crusty studio rat?
I don't
What's
know.
That uniform?
That's just what pops in my head. I'm
Yeah.
a linguist.
I think the
can do it all.
crustiest. Nah, I don't really. Yeah, it's just if
You
I'm really
wash your
dressing, if I'm
clothes.
not caring at all,
Right.
I'm just wearing sweats.
Okay.
And,
So if Blake Slatkin shows up to your session and he's wearing
Ooh.
sweats, he doesn't give a fuck about
Yeah,
your music.
dude.
or I care more.
Or he's about to
Right.
lock
really
the fuck
always.
in.
I don't know. I don't have. There's no. There's no method to my madness at all.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of. Yeah, you know what? There is one room. Sometime like when I work with Leroy.
Mm.
Yesterday I was working with Leroy and
Leroy Kid.
Kid Leroy.
Yes.
and
The Kid Leroy.
and my friend Omer, who's really well dressed, and my friend, there's this dude Emil Haney.
oh,
who's
dude,
like-
Emil
you
is
guys
the-
know
is
Emil.
the king. We saw him at
Emil's the
Dick Clark.
lord
He's got
of
the best
everything.
rugs.
Yeah.
He's the best
He's
dressed.
the Visvim Viceroy.
The Visvim Viceroy. He's the most well dressed, like
Yeah.
the best taste ever. So I'm like, I can't pull up in sweats around Emil.
Right.
Like I gotta wear some. I gotta like.
Let me get the old CDG Dover Street Market
Exactly.
jacket.
I got to
on.
impress him
Dust it
like
off.
I impressed Travis Scott.
Let me put on these Travis Scott Air Maxes.
Emil kind of is like the archetype of like the tasteful
guy producer.
LA
Dude.
musical genius.
Just everything he does is dialed. Like I asked him
Yeah.
yesterday, I was like, you don't have like normal toothpaste, do you? Like,
What did
like every like his laptop bag is like beautiful leather, and
Wait,
like
so what's the toothpaste?
What's the toothpaste?
he was like, I mean, I use Marvis. I was like, of course he used fucking Marvis.
Oh,
of course.
That's gross though.
By the way,
Yeah, it
Marvis
is
is
gross.
ass too. It's not
Yeah.
even good.
Like with some things, like just do the regular shit. Like
Emil,
get
your
Crest.
breath-
Exactly.
shit, dude.
But just like everything he does is so perfectly dialed. So
yeah,
I
but like
can't-
with like mouthwash, get Listerine. Don't get like
that's
Toms.
what I think.
You know.
But he's hitting a 10
All
out
right.
of 10
He's on another
everything.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on up
Okay,
from the
sorry, we
Sinclair
got
to the
sidetracked.
Slacks.
Slacks or Marnie.
Ooh.
Wow.
The big wide boys. When you were showing me where the bathroom was, I was like,
Yeah.
just like it was like a gust of wind coming off the sails, dude.
I
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
I'm doing baggier shit lately. I'm not
Right.
really like the
That shit
super
made its
skinny
way from
stuff.
New York out here finally.
Definitely.
Amiri jeans, you're on notice, bitch.
Next
Oh,
up,
yeah.
French food.
Yeah, honestly, never mind. My fit check because if we're not doing video, I got the Allbirds on.
Oh yeah,
I got
on running.
yeah, I got Allbirds. I got the Givenchy sweats,
The
and I got
Amiris.
a bunch of Balenci.
Yo, he's
That's-
wearing 12 chains right
Exactly,
now. It's crazy.
exactly.
We actually recorded with a guest yesterday who's wearing Balenciaga, but I'm not going to spoil. I'm not going to tell you who.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the feeling? Like you can't wear it anymore, can you? Or
Nah,
what?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
feeling?
Well,
I think you probably looked like a bit of a Balenciaga guy before, and you look like a Balenciaga guy.
this
now.
guy was pushing B in an edgelord ironic sense. I think.
I actually don't have any Balenciaga,
Good.
but I have a
Shit's
friend
ass.
who spent at least $100,000 at Balenciaga.
And are they now
A
like?
famous
Are
friend?
they now pressed?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
are they trying to like burn it or sell
Kanye?
it all?
They don't wear it anymore, really. I'm sure, honestly, just like leave it on ice for like a few months, and
Yeah,
then
this
you can
will-
break them out again.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was ridiculous.
You were saying that the real is getting an influx, but like it's not
Really?
necessarily moving. Well, I mean, we're in the heart of fucking clout chasing country,
Of
right?
course.
And people want to, look cool, and now you look like a pedophile.
I was at Dover the other day, and I asked him, I was like, how are we selling,
What's good?
boys?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
Is it on sale yet?
they're not selling. They
Damn,
can't
bro.
give that shit away.
Balenciaga is
Demna,
sitting.
I hate it had to be you, bro.
Yeah.
Is Marnie like as high up as you go in terms of like cop and designer?
Basically, yeah. I mean, what's higher than like
I'm talking like, you know,
Prada
like
and that shit?
yeah, Prada,
Yeah.
Dior.
No, I don't really get any of that stuff. Really.
You're not a designer dickhead.
Not really. Not
Just a
really.
normal
It depends.
dickhead.
I'm just a normal dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really. Also, I don't buy that much clothes. I'm like kind of
Really?
a guy that like.
Because you get it for free?
No. I just don't have that.
I will say,
much clothes.
whenever your name came up, people were like, yo, that guy loves clothes.
Yeah.
Really,
But that doesn't mean
Well,
you buy a lot. That just means you love clothes.
I do love clothes and I love dressing, but I don't buy that much shit. Like I've worn this sweater at least like 5 times.
You're
this week,
discerning.
probably.
Let's move on up to the sweater.
what is
What's the
Okay,
sweater?
sweater's comb.
Ooh.
I wear
Okay.
I wear
Dude, he was just waiting for that one, dude.
no, I wear a lot of comb because I think it like it's kind of the short guys brand, and I'm not even.
Yeah.
I'm like mid-sized. I think I'm like what's 5'9", 5'10". That's
like
like
average.
Average. Okay.
Yeah.
Their shit just fits me great
Yeah.
because it's made for shorter Japanese
size
dudes.
chart,
Exactly.
Is it vintage or is it new?
No,
comb?
it's new.
Okay.
It's new.
It's fire.
Thank you.
Shout out Ray
Very
Kawakubo,
cozy.
baby.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, perfect studio wear, like elevated tastefulness,
Exactly.
but like still cozy. baby.
Exactly.
You're not going to walk in and like no one else is going to be walking in with this fucking shaggy
True.
comb.
That
well,
is-
and if they do, then new best friend.
New best
If
for
a
real.
client came through the doors and you were like, it's like the Spider-Man meme, that's got to be fucking embarrassing. Like if you're wearing the same thing,
The exact
as, like,
same bright yellow comb
or
sweater.
no, not even that. I'm saying anything. Just as has that ever happened where you were wearing the same thing as like
Like you and Lizzo are like in the same muumuu.
or
me
like,
and Lizzo are in matching Yiddy a lot.
Yeah.
That's her brand. We're in matching, but I wear them as underwear, so you can't see them.
Okay,
so you
thank
can't
You're
miss
like,
out.
damn it, Justin, you showed up and drew again.
yeah, exactly.
right?
Nah, I don't think I really. Everyone who I work with like kind of has their own thing.
yeah,
That's like-
signature look.
That's the one thing I'm jealous of people. I like you guys have like a thing going
Thank
on.
you.
Like you do your thing. I don't really have a thing. Like,
You
I kind of like.
Again,
come on,
people
bro.
are talking about you in a way where you might not be giving yourself enough credit, dog. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying I'm not well dressed.
Mm.
I'm saying I don't have like a
Like a Luke.
exactly
Maybe
like
when
a
you hit
look.
10
like,
Grammy noms
Yeah,
right.
a year.
you're also 25, so like you're
Totally.
you're
But I
in the
don't-
midst of the personal style journey.
Yeah, but I don't like having a thing. Like I
Oh, you don't want to have a thing.
I don't know. I just admire people who do. I think the best dressed people in the world are like people who like have things. You know what I mean? Like
Who are some
like,
well dressed? Who's some well dressed?
y'all have your shit going on.
Thank
Like
you.
even Alex, like Alex David is like
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the best
Oh,
dressed people
sure.
I know
Shout out
because he
Alex.
just like has his thing and does it so well.
Well,
and he's not even trying.
He's
to do
actually
a thing
doing.
at all.
He's actually doing Carhartt
He
shit in his
works
Carhartts.
in workwear.
That's what he always says. He's like, yo, like people will come up to him all the time and be like, yo, you're so well dressed, and he's like, I work
I
in
came
these
from-
Carhartt pants.
I came from fixing Blake's bathroom.
Exactly, but that's like, but that's a thing. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing
I mean,
a thing.
in our world, typically, if a guy's wearing your Carhartt carpenter jeans or something, and somebody puts a hammer in the hammer loop, those pants are going to fall down, which is exactly what happened to Lawrence.
That happened to me.
Did it actually?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
You could ask my wife. She
I
could
love
confirm. Very embarrassing.
You know what's a thing too? Who's the dude from Chromeo? Dave.
Dave won.
He's got a thing. You know what I mean? And he does.
well,
he sticks
his
to his
look
thing.
is fucking super
incredible.
dialed. He only wears Eddie Slimane brand.
That's
so now
why it's
Selena
like
used
so
to be YSL.
dialed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like
Before
I'm
that,
too
Dior.
ADD to have a thing.
Yeah.
I just like I go in
you don't
different.
need to have a
phases.
thing though.
No, I don't
That's
feel
the
the
thing.
need to
Yeah,
have it at
your
all.
thing is fucking making hit records,
True.
baby. I'll
Okay, I
take that
try.
over fucking Jones all day.
Right.
Topping those charts.
Yeah.
All right, what's the T-shirt underneath the CDG?
Oh, I don't even.
So white tee.
It's white tee.
What's the brand? Do you know?
Probably James Purse.
Oh, okay.
very LA.
Mhm, that's an
Very
LA
LA.
move for sure.
Yeah.
Is that your go-to white tee or
I don't think
undershirt?
I have a go-to white tee.
It's not your thing.
Not. I mean, I wear a lot of white tee. I think. Yeah, it's a good fitting white tee.
Sure.
People out here love James Purse.
Yeah.
He's like the god of fucking tees.
He's the
dude.
god of California for
he
sure.
really is.
He's
What about
Him and Mike Amiri.
what about the
Him and
panties?
Micah Mary.
Yeah.
What about the what?
The panties that you're wearing.
The panties. All right. Are people onto Saks underwear? Am I like a
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
dude?
Danny fucking
Danny
Brown,
Brown,
dude.
Those they're fucking amazing. They're actually the greatest underwear. I don't wear anything else.
Do they give you? You're about to get free sacks. Like they're
Yeah.
going to hear this and send you shit.
Please, someone give me free Saks. They're the best thing ever. You know what's crazy too? Someone told me that if you put Gold Bond in the little
Yeah.
ball pouch, are you kidding me? All
Oh, yeah.
day you're getting little like angels
Yo, my
blowing
man
on
is
your
fucking
nutsack.
powdering up the
Just
munchkins,
gently
dude.
being a.
Just twittering away. It's like a bird taking a little
Yeah.
dust bath. You know.
That's exactly what it
Oh,
is.
shit,
Yeah.
he's got the nuts looking like Zeppelis, dude. Fresh
They're
from-
they're really
fresh from the
incredible.
fair. Yeah.
Beignets on his
They're
balls.
Not only are they going to hit you up and send you free sacks for life, but they're going to clip this out and put it on their Instagram. And we know
Oh.
this because the exact same thing happened when we had Danny Brown on the podcast.
Please.
A fellow saxman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did the same thing.
You're locked
a
in.
sax offender.
Lock me in. Saks, lock me in.
bro. You already got the balls locked in. Lock the man. in
Exactly.
now,
So
right?
that's your go-to panty
I don't
every
wear
day.
anything else.
Fire.
hell yeah.
What
Bro.
about
They're
the
just-
the tasteful little chains I see
Yeah.
poking out?
Okay, just like 47th Street,
Yeah,
New York shit.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Fucking uncut jams.
Uncut Joms.
And the little timepiece.
Little timepiece.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say little pejoratively because it is not little.
Oh, I see a fellow.
a fellow sub guy.
Well, I'm a seed dweller, man.
Okay.
Because, I got to be different.
Of course.
I can't do no regular, but
you
they
are better
watch.
than me. You're better than me.
didn't say
is what
that.
you're saying. Of
Bow
course.
down, bow
and
down.
by the way, you are.
This is how watch guys do it. You have
Do
to
you-
bow down. You have to kiss his feet.
Do you have are you a watch? Is that a daily driver or do you have like
no,
a
I've got
rotation?
one watch.
Okay. I'll see. Thank you.
I've got one watch.
Listen up, kids. You only need one watch.
I would love to if I ever start this moment I get a second watch, I'm gonna have a million watches.
oh, no.
Which is why I can't
right.
do a second
Pandora's
watch.
box.
How do you know?
Exactly.
How do you know that?
Because I just get obsessed with stuff, man.
What else have you got obsessed with? Like guitars, clearly.
Everything. Yeah,
Gear.
underwear, bro. Like I had to find the best underwear.
How many pairs of Saks underwear do you own?
Enough to get me through the week.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And then
five.
Yeah. 5. Strictly 5.
Yeah.
But if I get obsessed with something, I go down the
Go
fucking
deep.
rabbit hole.
Fire.
You're a
So-
nerd. We're all nerds here.
I'm
is
the
a safe
biggest
space for
nerd in
nerd.
the entire
Is that
world.
why you're good producers? Just your music nerddom?
Maybe. Definitely I'm super upset. Like I still stay up late watching YouTube videos of producers making shit and how they make it
Just like, yo,
and learning
this is the
new
first
stuff.
time Jay-Z heard the 99 Problems beat from
Oh, are you
Timbaland.
kidding me? I've seen that video at least 400 times.
Is that your go-to stoned late night? Just yo, you guys want to watch some fucking YouTube?
I think I'm probably pretty annoying to be around. If I'm
Yeah.
if you get me in that mode of being yo, have you seen this video? Have you seen this video? I'm probably not that fun to be around because I will not stop.
All right, so Blake, you were not invited to the afters.
Okay, done. All good.
This man is a fucking demon.
I'm
dude.
Let's want to watch
That's-
Action Bronson freestyle and Flunk Flex
Yeah.
3 times in a
Which
row.
is
Right.
a banger.
That's a banger.
Yeah,
That's a
absolutely.
banger. I'm definitely a producer YouTube aficionado.
Fruity Loops for dummies.
Fruity Loops for Dummies. I don't even use Fruity Loops, and I've probably watched 4 hours of dudes making loops on Fruity Loops.
But just in case, you never know
Just
when you
in
need
case.
to break in case of
I
emergency.
need to know.
Yeah,
I
2
need
cans
to
down.
know.
We are drinking what? What's the green tea?
Oh, Half Day Green Tea. Wow,
What's
shout
that?
out Half Day.
Oh, this is a plug.
It's
Are we
good.
in the plug portion?
yeah,
now?
I'll plug it. It's healthy Arizona.
Oh,
How much sugar's in that bitch?
Not a lot.
Real?
Let's see.
Okay. Because
3
Arizona,
grams.
how much?
3 grams.
Oh, Arizona's 20x that.
Exactly.
So the
Exactly.
Arizona's
Did that cost
Diabetes,
99 cents though?
no matter what.
that's
No, this is
$99.
Yeah.
This is some dumb Erewhon shit.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Erewhon
Of
yet?
course.
Yeah, it's.
What do we think of Erewhon?
Sucks.
I think
dude.
it's stupid.
it's so dumb.
I was
Yeah,
in there.
it is.
I was in there with my girlfriend, and this batty old lady comes up. Not batty, batty with T's, not D's.
Batty boy.
Not that. But she's like, "You guys got a real GQ Vogue thing going on." I'm just like, "Fucking kill me!" As I'm
That's
waiting
hilarious.
for the Haley Bieber smoothie that costs $20,
Yo,
and it's taking 15 minutes to make.
So on Sunday, me and Alex David, we just talked about,
The most shout-outs.
we
of the
share
pod so far.
we share
Alex,
an
baby.
Erewhon account where you can have points.
Okay, yeah.
And we said when we first got it, we were like, yo, we're going to save up all our points. And at the end of the year, we're going to do an Erewhon points dinner. So on Sunday, we had 20 of our friends. We got a bunch of the hot food. We made Haley Bieber rum cocktails.
How was it?
Disgusting. But it was the
Wait, so
entire
it's
thing was a complete bit. And we all dressed up in tuxedos. One of the better nights of my life.
This sounds fire, bro.
Really good plan.
Yeah. This is the only
We're going to
award
make it
show
a
that matters.
Biennale now, we've decided.
Oh, nice.
So it's the Erewhon Biennale at the Slatkin house.
How many points does it take to cater an award show for 25 close friends?
We didn't have enough.
Oh, no.
I still had to
we
spend.
need to buy more $28 water.
Yeah.
That shit, it's insane. It's actually robbery how they get away with it.
Do you as a native Angelino, you recognize the absurdity of,
Of
it all,
course,
right? Okay.
of
There's a lot of
course.
people I feel like they don't. Or they
You get,
revel,
like
or
a
they revel
plate
in
of
it.
chicken and cauliflower, and it's $40.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck LA.
But it's insane. Honestly, good for
People
them.
love it though.
Yeah.
People fucking
You
love
charge
it.
what people will pay. Good for them.
Yeah.
Okay, fit check.
The
drink
market
check.
dictates,
Yeah, that is true.
the invisible hand.
This is
Fit
this
check,
is just-
drink check. We got it.
Yeah.
What's now?
Blake, let's get into the meat and fucking potatoes of
Oh
this
my God.
podcast.
Mhm.
Okay, of your 4 number 1 hits, of which I sang beautifully up top.
You did.
Killed it.
Which one's your favorite? Which one's your number 1?
Yeah, if you gun to head, you had to choose.
I don't know if I have one, honestly.
Oh, come on.
They are Stay, right?
Mhm. Mood.
It's About Damn Time. Is that
Yeah.
the name of it? Mood. And Something Unholy.
They're all
The latest.
I love them all for very different reasons. Mood was my first one,
Right.
And Mood was like when that happened, it was the craziest moment of my life, and I made it with all my best friends, and no one was expecting us to make that song that was the biggest song of the whole year.
Banger. Honestly,
No one heard that.
we've been listening to it at the Airbnb. We're like, yo, the shit's still
yo,
fucking
we made it at my
slaps,
mom's
bro.
house.
Yeah.
No one's expecting that.
Was your mom a fan?
Yeah, my mom's a fan.
Did she contribute anything to the any backing vocals?
She did not. Honestly, I probably should have. My little brother has. He's
Really?
done some whistling.
And did you give him the royalties or not?
Never. He
No.
can't have my shit. I'm just kidding. Stay, I love because again, made at my mom's house. We worked so fucking hard on it for a long time,
Yeah.
and there was a bunch of times where we thought it wasn't going to happen, and it was such a long process that it was probably the hardest one to make, maybe.
Oh, damn.
So I like
A
that
labor
one.
of love, truly.
Same with Lizzo. It was such a hard song to make. We worked on it for so long.
I think on Instagram you said there was a million permutations of that song, right?
Every song I do is
okay.
a million.
It's
versions.
about fucking time. No, that's not it.
About Damn Time, there was a completely different chorus on it
Oh,
for a
shit,
second. Lizzo had an album party to play it for all of her friends. And we played that song with a fully different hook on it.
Oh, damn.
We were
people this
changing
sucks.
shit up until the last moment.
Yeah, this is whack.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's about damn time someone changes the fucking song.
Exactly. Yeah. That one. And then Unholy, I love because
The latest. That's
it's,
the latest number
yeah,
one,
it's
correct?
so
It's about
different.
fucking-
And I think it's not something people expected from
Mhm.
Sam.
Yeah.
And I was such a big fan of Sam, such a big fan of Kim. And we made it in Jamaica
Oh,
Where's
And-
Jamaica?
at the studio called G Jam.
Wagwan, dude.
Is that a legendary spot?
It was kind of. We were all just in Jamaica smoking horrible weed.
Big
Mhm.
Kush or
Yeah.
small Kush?
Yeah, and somehow that happened, and it's that's just one. It's just such a weird song in such a good way. I think
Yeah.
that when something like that works and people love it and people embrace it, it's oh, that's kind of a little bonus.
Have you ever had sex in a body shop?
Oh, I haven't.
that the
I
inspiration?
actually haven't even been to the body shop.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fucked up.
Yeah.
You need to go.
What
I
are
need
you,
to-
what
I
are you
need to go to
whipping?
the body
What are you
shop.
what are you whipping these days?
What am I whipping?
Yeah. Car-wise.
Tesla.
Okay.
Is that bad now? Are we allowed to whip Tesla?
I think you can do whatever
You're
you want.
allowed to do whatever you want.
I mean,
dude. This is
okay,
America.
that's true, but there's definitely it's easier to not wear Balenciaga after Balenciaga
To
canceled.
not
It's way
drive
harder
your
to be
Tesla.
fuck, I got to get a new
Pump
car
the
now.
real try to give it
Yeah.
your fucking
not getting a
Model
new
X or whatever the
car.
fuck.
Prius looks like shit.
Exactly. I can't.
I want a fucking iPad. in
Exactly.
there.
That's a lot. That's too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right.
I don't know. Get another number one and upgrade
Yeah.
it to a fucking Lambo,
Right.
dude.
Exactly. You need the lamb truck.
Which song that you've done of the 4 number ones? Which song are you kind of maybe sick of the most? Because these are all hella catchy,
Mm-hmm.
big TikTok tunes,
Which
heavy
am I
rotation.
sick of the most?
big chick-chock tunes.
I don't listen to them that much after they come out.
You don't just hear them on the.
I hear them
radio,
out,
yeah.
but that's a different feeling. That
Sure.
just
Oh,
feels so
you're like,
cool.
Yeah. You turn it down. It's me.
Yeah,
it's me.
I turn it
get-
up and roll down my
It's
windows
me.
and
It's
tell
me.
everyone I
It's
made the song.
me, the guy in the Tesla.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm sick of any of them
Okay.
because I just don't listen to them that much. That being said, I always say I don't listen to my music, and then every year the Spotify Rap comes
Oh,
out.
no,
it's always
embarrassing,
number one.
bro.
It's so embarrassing.
What was your number one? What was your number
About
one?
Damn Time was this year.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's because I'm checking, whenever they come out, I listen to it a bunch of times to check if the mix is right. And
Hmm.
I don't even know. Maybe I am.
You're just
bumping
doing
it.
your due diligence. You're working.
I think so, but I tell people yeah, I don't really listen to my music that much after it comes out, and then
Damn.
always
and
every
then
single
you're
year,
caught red-handed sucking your own
last
dick on
3
the
years in
Summer
a
Jam
row,
screen.
exactly. I look like a dickhead.
Do you give it the whip test? Do you give it the fucking
I give it every test.
everything?
I give it before a song comes out. I'm listening a lot. I'm definitely very sick of them right before they come out
Right.
because I listen a million
And I'm
times.
sure the
when we do a million
anticipation, you're
versions.
just let's just drop this shit.
Yeah, one of my friends said one time, a song's done when you fucking hate it. And honestly,
that's pretty
that's kind of where it's been for me.
Shout out to Emil
And I
Hayes.
love all of them.
Yeah.
I love all of them, but at the end of every
Right.
single one, I'm like, oh my God, I never want to hear this fucking song.
Yeah,
ever
yeah, yeah.
again.
What are you working on now? What are you sick of right now? What can we expect from Blake Slatkin in 2023?
I don't know what I can talk about.
Oh yeah,
that I
right. You
can-
probably NDA'd out
Can you
the
hint
ass, right?
at some shit?
Low key.
I'm working with a lot of the artists that I've been working with.
The homies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're keeping it in what
I
you
really
know.
mostly work with my friends, and mostly work with the same people.
Got it.
So once I have something with someone, it's not something where you just do a session one day and then make a song and hope it comes out.
Yeah.
I like to work with people who I can work with all the time, and most of the time we're making horrible music, and then sometimes we make good music, and then that is the stuff that comes
So what
out.
do you say then when someone, maybe it's a bold-faced name, maybe it's an up-and-comer, they want that first session that day in the stew? Would you?
Oh,
are you
I'll
nah?
always. I mean, I
Nah.
no.
Fuck
I work
off.
with people who I'm a fan of.
Okay.
I'm I've gotten lucky enough that I can do that, and it doesn't even have to be a big artist at all. I work with most of my favorite artists are not big artists, but there's definitely I like working with people who I like, and I've gotten lucky. There's not too many people who I have gotten in the studio and not liked.
Okay.
But if I even if I'm a big fan of someone, and if I get in the studio and we don't really have a vibe
It's
or
not a vibe.
can't really just hang out with each other, I'm just mostly like, all good. You go do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Like, I'm
See you at the Grammys.
I'll be a fan of you always, and I'm happy for you.
Thanks anyway, Travis. Who's the biggest artist you've turned down working with?
Oh, I don't think I could say.
Okay,
that.
how about this? Well, slightly more politely, that you've maybe tried to work with, but you guys decided that it just wasn't a fit.
Well, now that you just,
I guess I'm asking the same
I
fucking
also don't think I could say
You did?
that. But there's been a few, and there's been a few that I'm still huge fans of, and it just didn't really
Right.
work, which is all good. Like,
Mariah Carey on fucking notice. So besides like working with just who you want to work with, like how does it work? Do the labels hit you and they're like, hey, we got this fucking new star. They need the Blake Slat magic. Like
it's
come
always
through.
different. It's always different. Sometimes it's like people who I meet out at parties, and we like start becoming friends, and it's like, oh, let's make music together.
Right.
Sometimes it's managers. Sometimes it's the label.
It's Mrs. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair. Yo, Mr.
Your
Sinclair
manager.
put
right?
me on text with Wheezy.
What?
Makes-
Shit.
Like that, he managed me on that point. Like,
Bro.
he killed it. Like, stuff comes from that all the time.
Right.
What was
I've
your
met a bunch
first
of artists,
text to what was your first text to Lil Wayne?
To Lil Wayne. Oh, sorry, Wheezy the producer.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Different Wheezy.
Wheezy the producer.
What was your first text to Wheezy the producer?
I was just like, man, legend. Like,
And Wheezy's like, what though?
oh, he never texted me back.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Damn,
all good.
dude.
Sinclair tried.
So it's an equal amount of like inbound requests, and then also an equal amount of like you reaching out to people as well.
Yeah. I'm like hitting people all the time, being like, please, I'll do anything to get in the studio with
At
you.
this point, is it still a coin flip, or like do you have enough of a rep with 4 number ones and however many?
It's
7
always a
Grammy
coin
noms?
flip.
You never
It's
know.
always a coin flip.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, there's people who care about that and people who don't care about that at all,
Do you-
which I totally get.
How do you? And which one are you? Do you care?
What do you mean?
Or oh, sorry, you're saying there's some people that don't care about the accolades.
Some people are just like, cool, you have 4 number ones,
Do
good for
you
you.
care?
Great. I got 60.
Exactly.
Suck my number one dick.
Or like you make pop music 4 number ones, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to do that.
So when
Trash.
you get spurned and someone like Wheezy doesn't text you back, or it's someone else, how are you like? Damn, I still got work to do. Do you have that chip on
Of
your
course,
shoulder?
yeah,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
always have that.
You're like, yeah, I fucking suck, dude.
I'll definitely-
I'm so fucking shitty. I gotta
Yeah,
get
I'll
better.
definitely never feel like I've like
Blake
made it
made the
or
beat.
anything. Yeah,
Really?
I'll
Even
definitely.
after 4 number ones, you're like, damn, dude, I'm nobody.
I'm not like I'm nobody, but there's a lot I got to do. I think that's what it
This man
always
is-
has to be.
this
Are
man's-
you guys like, I made it in life?
Yeah,
no.
dude. I'm retired.
Fuck that.
No, because
Get me out of here.
Because we,
Get me out of this life.
Yeah.
Release me.
Get me out of the Togo right
yeah,
now.
we fucking suck, dude. There's a difference. We don't have. You don't get a number 1 hit in podcasting. So
Yeah,
you
of
know.
course you can. You can have you guys have like the top 1% listened to podcasts in the
that's true.
right?
We have number
We
one.
Don't
we-
sell yourself short.
We have
Come
number
on.
one episodes every week,
Okay,
but we're not necessarily the number one podcast.
But you're right,
That
we
belongs to
rule.
Mr.
Okay, but
Joe
you guys
Rogan.
are like,
we're legends. You're right. Actually, no, Blake's right. Blake's right.
You're
We're fucking
legends.
All right, thank you.
Who are your? So you mentioned like meeting artists out at parties, and that's how you kind of foster some relationships. Who are your favorite artists to party with?
that's a great question.
Thank you. That's how I want to.
Who are my favorite artists to party with? Who's the most fun out?
And you can't say Alexander David.
He's not an artist.
Well, he
But
is.
he,
actually-
really, but he is.
He's
He
a
is.
carpenter,
He
just
is.
like
He is,
Jesus.
and we've got some hot unreleased country songs. that
Oh
he's-
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lizzo doesn't go out too much.
Okay,
At least I've only been out with her once, but she's fucking fun.
but you went hard that one time.
Not even going hard. She's just like the life of the party.
I'm
Really?
sure.
Does she ever like
So much fun.
get drunk and bust out the flute
I wish
And start
that would be.
flouting?
I would love if she just like carried around a flute.
like
everywhere.
Andre 3000?
Yeah.
truly.
Exactly. Who else is really fun?
People, I
I've
think,
had some great nights with Lil Nas. Is so much fun.
Oh, yeah?
God, what do you
Sure.
guys get up to?
We've just had some
Keep it
fun
PG-13.
nights. We were just going out to parties, and
Yeah.
we were like, it was just like our crew, and we were having so much fun.
Was it better because it's like with COVID and like shit being slightly more intimate and more like, oh, we're going to a crib, we're not going to the club.
Right.
Was it more fun because it's like kind of back to
Always.
the purity of partying?
I like those parties way
Absolutely.
better. I'm definitely a house. What are you guys?
House party, bro. You fucking
I'm not a
kidding me?
big club guy.
guys like us.
We're not
man,
club
we
guys.
can't-
We're
we can't
bar
be out in public
guys.
and
Yeah.
stuff,
We're
dude,
bar
you know,
guys
like-
and we're
Yeah.
crib guys.
Totally.
We want to throw on YouTube at the afters, dude. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get into the playlist.
Yo, you guys ever seen Opera Steve at the Apollo Theater performing Killer Cam live, bro?
Exactly, dude. Deep Cut City.
You ever seen the Stevie Nicks behind the scenes? Oh my
Stevie
god!
Nicks, you ever seen Wheezy making beats on Fruity Loops? Blake watching for 5 hours.
Yeah, right.
Blake should text him right now. Who's your dream artist to work with? Let's manifest
That's
some shit
good.
real quick.
Just one.
Um,
Is it Lil Wayne?
Just one.
Just pick your all timer. They have to be alive. This is not a DOA.
All timer alive.
Hypothetical.
Is it someone on these walls?
Yeah, I mean we are surrounded.
Is it
by
Nathan
hypothetical.
Fielder?
Yeah, I don't. Adele's up there.
Oh, sure, of
Mm.
course.
Adele's up there. Bruno Mars is up there.
Mm.
The Weeknd's up there.
So 3 number ones off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those are all just artists that everything they do is perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it number one or bust for you? Are you always going for number one?
I'm always going to make the best music I possibly can.
Right.
Charts
of course.
demand.
And that doesn't always mean like,
Of course.
accolades
there's some
aside.
music that I make that isn't for that. It's not supposed to go number one, kind of.
What's the favorite
And-
song of yours that you've ever made? Because we've only really focused on the hits, but like
Yeah, there's
your
some.
catalog is pretty deep.
I also don't think I can pick that.
You can't
I
pick
think I
one,
have.
dude?
No, I just have different ones every time. Like, I always feel different. Honestly, Special's up there.
Yeah, the
Okay.
new SZA joint.
Yeah, Special's up there because I'm the biggest fan of SZA.
People are loving that shit, bro.
It's such an amazing album,
Mhm.
and I'm just honored to be a part of something like that.
Yeah.
I think she's incredible. I love that we got to do something like that, like such an acoustic kind of. I love that she kind of went that direction with her album, and I don't know any artist like that. I'm like, I know I can tell my grandkids, like, oh yeah, I worked with this person. Like,
No,
I'm going to be
totally.
able to tell my grandkids, like, I worked with Lizzo. I'm going to be able to tell my grandkids I worked with Lil Nas, like, with all these people, Leroy, everyone who I work with. I feel like I want to be able to brag about when I'm 70.
Speaking of SZA, would you like to take this time publicly to apologize to all of the men listening for creating some of the most toxic music of the year?
I apologize. That is my formal apology.
Thank you. We appreciate
My bad.
that. Yeah, dude.
I can take very little credit. That's all
Whoopsie.
SZA, but my bad.
Blake, would you have a career without TikTok?
No.
And that is not belittling
I mean,
or besmirching it, you at all.
No, not at all.
It's facts.
By the way, I don't like when people are like TikTok song doesn't mean now if it's a hit, if it's a TikTok song, no matter what.
Right.
They're
Like when
synonymous.
people use TikTok song as like a negative thing, just not even true.
Well, it's like an old head mentality.
Of
kind
course.
And there's some rappers that are like, have spoken out publicly about like, TikTok's effects on like that genre specifically.
Totally.
But you're with it.
Of course. I mean, would I have had a career? I don't know. Like, I like to think that like I just make the best music I possibly can. I hope that if there wasn't TikTok, like those songs still would have found.
I mean, they're
like-
still insanely catchy.
Because the
and
way I
that's why
feel
they're
about
on
TikTok is like none of the songs are going for no reason. Like
right, exactly.
there's so much fucking music on TikTok. If something starts to go and starts to pop, it's because people like it. So it's just a new way that people like music, and people happen to like my music on TikTok.
Have you ever discovered any artists that you eventually started to work with or want to work with through TikTok?
Ooh.
So as like a discovery mechanism.
Yeah.
As a discovery, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I'm trying to think of some.
Like, who's this Lizzo character? I really like her sound.
No, because Lizzo is pre-TikTok.
I know.
Who's the white tee Billie Eilish guy?
For real.
He's on Def Jam.
Oh, damn. Of course he is.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
One and done.
Pink Panthers. I was like, yo,
Oh,
this
I mean,
girl
queen,
is
dude.
unbelievable. There's this girl named Hemlock Springs who has a big song.
It's a fire
That's
name.
right now.
Sick name.
You know,
It's a fire
yeah.
name.
It's so good.
Sounds like a goddamn fucking
Like a
forest creature.
Is the Dare going on TikTok yet, or is that more just like New York?
That's New York.
That's New
Shout
York
out to
shit.
Dare, dude.
Shout out to Dare.
Girls.
Best song of all time.
Of all time.
Best
What?
song of all time.
That's
there's like
Crazy Town.
there's Yesterday by the Beatles, and then there's Girls by the Dare.
I mean, that song, you absolutely hear it out in New York. Like he's got one.
no, that song is
Shout out to
diamond
Dare,
in New
dude.
York. That song is like quadruple platinum diamond. It's won 4
He went
Grammys.
Platinum in Dime Square.
Exactly. I was about to say that. It's won 4 Grammys in Dime Square. He walks into Servos
Yeah.
and
A lot of
it's just,
people-
Free shrimp heads.
A lot of people have contracted HPV to that song. That's all you got to know.
1000%.
What's your For You page looking like? Is it all music? Is it like,
a lot of cooking now.
oh, really?
Is everyone else getting cooking TikTok?
Not
I
me, dude.
have stopped because it makes me too hungry. So I just
Okay.
scroll past it.
Okay.
It's back to titties and soccer highlights.
Thank
A
God.
bunch of soccer.
Yeah.
I'm getting soccer now because World Cup.
Absolutely.
What else am I getting?
Wait, how nice are you in the kitchen?
I'm not nice.
Are you trying to learn to be nice?
You
Hence the
wanted
For
to
You
make
page
us
shit?
food, but you're
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm sorry, I was getting a haircut. The barber
Yeah.
came over to the crib. The
Yeah.
barber, who's a fan of ours, by the way.
The
Shout
barber
out-
was a
what's her
huge
name?
fan of yours.
What's her name?
Christine.
What's her
Christine.
Instagram?
Shout out Christine. Christine Nelly is her Instagram.
Everyone go
I think.
follow Christine Nelly on
Yeah,
IG
Christine.
right now.
She's
Shout
got
out.
impeccable taste, and she's nice on the Clippers.
Yo, and if she's still fucking cutting up your boy Charlie Puth, I might that was Charlie Puth, right?
That was a different Charlie.
Bro, come
But
on.
I think she does cut up Charlie Puth, actually.
Oh, well, I need a little fucking
we got to tell her to come back and line you up while we're podding.
Yeah,
This
please.
man bought us fucking lunch, and you're trying to like get a free haircut.
No,
dude?
I'll pay.
I bought
I'll pay
you
a
lunch.
rate.
I'm having you in my studio.
I know.
If you haven't we figured it out yet. I'm trying to fuck you.
It's
So,
and
yeah.
it's working.
This is kind of the
horned
routine.
up for
Yeah.
Blake.
These Maddie Matthews pants are coming off. Do you like hosting? Like, you seem like a guy that loves to host.
Always.
Like, you're
Always,
very
yeah.
hospitable.
I've always like my house in high school was like the one that everyone would come over to.
Oh, because like the party house with the cool parents.
Not even. No, I wouldn't have parties in my house, but I would.
Aiding
Everyone
and
would always
abetting
hang
minors.
out. I definitely used to host parties in high school.
Mm.
That's how I like all like my first music gear I got off of hosting parties with Alex.
Okay.
We had a Facebook group called Lit Romney. Called Lit Romney, and we would invite kids through this Facebook. We would friend people, and we would get venues and charge kids to come.
Bro,
And we made so much
You're
money.
like,
man.
I'm gonna-
Project X shit.
I'm gonna be the next.
actually-
I'm gonna be the next Zach Bia.
That- literally. and all of that was like that's how I got all my first music shit, which is hosting parties.
That's fire.
And we'd have no alcohol allowed. So there was no liability.
So were you
like
doing
kids
coke?
would bring alcohol
Okay.
and then we just confiscate it and then drink it. And
Oh,
then
hell
we would
yeah.
get fucked up. It was crazy.
Lit Romney's the army. Better yet, the
Exactly.
Navy.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Wow, bro.
I feel like, have you picked up any being like the hospitable producer? Somebody else we know, a mutual of ours, Benny Blanco. He's also just like the best. Like, you come over, you're getting fed,
Mhm.
you're
Definitely.
getting smoked out. Like, you're gonna eat good, live good. You spent some time as his intern, so answer us this question: how beautiful is his penis?
I've actually never seen his penis.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
what have you seen of
But
his?
its reputation precedes it.
Its reputation precedes it.
It's
for sure.
he has a beautiful cock. Is what
I'm
we're
sure
told.
he's got to have a beautiful cock.
Okay.
I mean, or it's the complete opposite. Because
Yeah.
there's two things that happen when someone talks about their dick a lot.
Okay.
Either they're telling the truth and it's an
Yeah.
amazing dick,
Mm.
and he's just like, yeah, I have an amazing dick, and it actually is amazing.
It's fact.
Or talk about your dick a lot, talk about how good it is. Maybe it's not that good.
They're
Yeah.
overcompensating. Yeah.
I think probably he's not a liar.
Mm.
If I know Benny, he's a pretty
he's a-
truthful
He's
person.
a straight shooter.
I don't know if he'd be walking around saying his cock sucks. So
Well,
I mean,
he-
I can also picture Benny being that guy as well.
but he's
Yeah.
he's friends with the guy with the worst cock.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
he is.
Like,
Yeah.
they're besties.
But
They
that
are.
cock is so bad that he made a career out of it. So you kind of think like it wasn't that bad of a hand dealt
He
to him
wins
from God. Yeah.
He wins.
Yeah. Have you seen Lil Dicky's penis?
I've not seen it in person, but
Seen
for
photos?
Christmas, I got him a glow in the dark, make your own dildo kit
Oh, fire.
where you stick your dick in
Right.
plaster.
Right.
We were talking about this earlier.
You've seen this.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then
It's a great gift.
the best Christmas gift.
Get it for your dad.
And we made one and we had his dick.
You go hard, right? You go hard.
You have to go.
Yeah, you have to be
Oh, you
hard.
have to go hard.
Oh, maybe make a mold by flaccid
I don't
penis.
know.
Yeah, no,
dude.
you
I'm
have to
just-
be
I'm
hard.
just clarifying.
I imagine it's pretty hard to stay hard that long. Like you have to stay in for 5 minutes and you
Oh,
can't
really?
like you
Trying
gotta
to
just
stay
go
hard
like
in the fucking-
hands-free.
I'm trying to stay hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so
Okay, anyway.
we made a mold of his dick.
Well, he made it.
He made it.
Right.
And we had it on the desk of Benny's studio for a while.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So until he was like, yo, you can't do this. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is kind of too much.
Yeah.
Because it was very
Is it fucked?
it's not it's not fucked. It's just a weird looking dick.
But you know it's a dick.
Yeah, I mean, you can obviously
see it, you know
recognize.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's penis enough that it's a
Yeah.
penis.
It's, it's not penis adjacent. It's
It's not penis adjacent.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
can agree that it is a penis.
it is a cock.
yeah. It is within the penis genus.
Yeah, it's in the penis genus.
Nice,
for sure.
dude. Another
It's in the
great
penis
title
lexicon.
option.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys got to use that again.
Bro,
It
I'm a
might be
fucking
the title of your fucking episode.
Penis genus.
Be careful what you wish for,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Okay, but when you were interning for Benny, like, how did he haze your ass? He fuck you up?
Yeah.
He didn't really fuck me up that much. I mean, he would definitely make me do some bullshit. Like, he would definitely be like, I bought a vintage fireplace 2.5 hours away. Go pick it up.
Bro.
And
like a thing for outside.
Yeah, and like that's just like annoying driving things. What else did he didn't really haze me that much.
Musically, though, how was he like? Was he like driving you hard?
Musically, yeah. So musically, I didn't even play him music until like 3 years into working for him.
How do you even get that
What?
internship? Just real quick, like in a nutshell.
I was a really big fan of his. I was like in a deep Instagram hole. One
Even his
night.
rapping, you even liked his fucking rapping?
I didn't even know that he rapped until I met him. Like, and I didn't know about the Spank Rock shit. I was just
Right.
a big fan of him as a producer.
Yeah.
I just like found out what a music producer was, and I was like, oh, I have to do this. This is
Mhm.
like sounds like the coolest job ever. Started becoming fans of all these people, and then I was like, okay, I got to work for one of them. Like
Yeah.
the way Benny came up was working for one and learning and being mentored. So I was like, I got to be mentored. So I was in a deep Instagram hole. and I somehow ended up on my friend's mom's Instagram.
Somehow.
And like, yeah,
I hate it when that
somehow.
happens.
And like
How did I end up here
a
on Mindy
year
Schlossman's
before.
IG?
Shout out my mom, dude.
And a year before, she had posted a picture with Benny, and I was
Oh,
like, holy
shit.
fuck, she knows him. And I just begged her to introduce me to him.
Benny fucked my friend's mom.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then she emailed
With his
him
beautiful
like 4 or 5
and or
times.
terrible cock.
Exactly. We will never know.
Oh, we'll know.
We'll just ask your friend's mom, to be honest.
And then I got an interview, and he was like, you seem cool. You can come work for me.
You're not a psycho.
You're not a psychopath.
Go
And
pick up this
But
fireplace
you're-
2 hours
it's like-
away.
It is
Yeah.
a little weird because you're a child at this point, right?
I was
But, like,
16 when I met him.
yeah,
but no, like that's kind of normal. And like, there's a lot of
That's
interning.
normal in LA.
But was
There's
he
a lot
like-
of interning.
It's been
going on.
normalized.
Yeah.
Was he like, yo, here's some fucking shit I made with Katy Perry, go master this?
No. He didn't let me touch anything
Oh, yeah.
musically,
So-
and he shouldn't have. I fucking sucked. I was
So you were just like his
bad.
personal assistant, and then
Yeah,
eventually,
truly.
but you did play him your music, and what?
Eventually, I played
Was
him
it
my music,
garbage?
and he was like, "This
This sucks.
sucks." Yeah, actually.
Oh, really?
No. He was like, "This like shows potential.
Okay.
Like I can see that you like will eventually know what you're doing." And then just started playing him more and more music, and he would give me notes. And
Did you ever get his approval? Like did he ever validate your
Yeah.
music? What
But
was
he
that
also
moment
he's like my biggest hater and my biggest fan. Like definitely like both of us will tell each other like you fucking suck. Like
Right.
that song sucks.
You need a friend like that, right?
Of course.
How did it feel though when like your Yoda was like, yo, this is like the first time he said this is really good?
Sick. I mean, it felt incredible. Of course. That's like all you. That's
what
all
you've
you
been
want.
working towards. Right?
Especially because I know it's not caps.
So you've worked behind the scenes on some of Justin Bieber's music. Can you also maybe work behind the scenes on his fucking terrible personal style and help him out there?
Jesus, I can't be involved.
Come on, dude.
I can't hit that.
Haley is like his wifey is like one of the most stylish women on
Wifey
the planet.
dresses well.
Yeah.
Wifey
And then
dresses
he's in
well.
fucking Drew hoodies and bug
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Yo, bro, go easy on the guy. He's had a rough year too, by the way. You're
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
kicking his man while he's down.
I
bro.
can't hit Beepski. I love
Yeah.
Bieber.
Beepski.
I can't hit Beepski.
Yo, shout out to Beepski.
I'm Beepski's
Could you get
biggest
him on-
fan.
Could you get him on the podcast?
If I tell him that you guys love his personal
We
style,
love Drew,
Oh,
bro.
we
Yo, I
love
fuck.
Drew
Yo,
out.
shout out Drew. I'm wearing some right now.
that's the only way.
The Drew House.
I love Beepski.
Is he the most famous person on your phone?
I actually don't even have Bieber on my phone.
What?
Really?
No,
Oh, you blew it, dog.
no, I don't have Bieber on my
DM?
phone. We've hung out at a bunch of things with Leroy, but we don't really have.
Never got the Digimons?
No, we don't have like a personal relationship.
Who's the most famous
really.
person on your phone?
I don't know. Who's
Wheezy.
Lizzo?
Lizzo, probably, right?
was this pretty famous?
Lizzo's
I'm trying to
SZA.
think.
Big
Well, I mean,
famous.
SZA is
SZA's pretty famous.
That will be the most famous
SZA's
number
pretty
in, like,
famous.
fucking 1 month.
Cheyenne, Shy's Burgers. Is
Oh,
up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
big-
I mean,
yeah,
come
huge
on, bro.
famous.
Shout out
That's
Shy,
up
dude.
there.
I think he just got 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah,
Congrats, bro.
that's way up there.
no, I mean it. Come on. Yo, we did Shy's Burgers
You just
last
hit him
year.
with you're blowing up. That's good, fantastic,
Yeah.
bro.
You're doing amazing, sweaty.
Shout out Shy, dude.
Shout out Shy for
Wait,
real.
okay. When is the time that you've been the most starstruck
Ever?
Ooh.
ever, all time?
Uh,
Because
so there's a producer named Max Martin.
of course, bro.
Okay.
Duh.
Max Martin's like the biggest songwriter of all time,
Mhm.
biggest producer of all
GOAT.
time.
Is he the GO producer?
Ooh.
Yes.
In your
Quincy-
opinion?
I mean, he's definitely
Quincy
top
Jones?
5 for sure. Quincy for sure. Dre,
Trey,
But he's-
Pharrell,
Pharrell, but he's in that conversation 100%.
and also more of like what you do, which is that songwriter element as well, versus a beatsman.
That's why, yeah, because I always wanted to be him.
Right.
And when I first started hanging with him, it was like, I couldn't even talk to him.
Really?
Yeah.
based
we
in
actually, LA and Sweden.
Okay,
He could not be cooler. He could not be nicer. And we ended up working together. We made a song
Sick.
with Lizzo, and it was
Fire.
what like crazy experience to work with
but
him.
you were
But
shook.
I was shook. Yeah, I'm just his biggest fan. Like that man he's like 2 number ones away from Paul McCartney.
Damn,
Sir?
He's had number
Paul?
ones. He's had number 1 since before I was born.
How many are you away from Paul? So you got 4.
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot. Yeah.
Yo, Blake, my boy Blake's next up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, that's why we're
You're
here.
only 25, dude.
You know, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'll hopefully I'll catch up eventually.
You're also doing amazing, Sweaty.
Well, you are doing fucking amazing this year. You were nominated for 7 Grammys.
Ba, 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 ba,
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, 7.
That's crazy.
It's
Count 'em.
crazy. It's crazy.
But what we want to know, because Don Fitz, you know,
Yeah.
what's the Grammys fit going to be?
Yo,
dog?
I've
It's coming
everyone.
up.
That's everyone's first question.
Oh, fuck.
well,
Every
fuck
single
'em.
person when I see them, like all my friends, like, what are you gonna wear? I have no idea.
You wore Celine last year,
I wore
right?
Celine
You look
last
good.
year.
You
Thank
did
you.
you went air tie, right?
I went air tie. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you're
I
going to
went-
like get a fit off.
I
not
think
gonna go.
I
You're
have
not gonna.
to.
You're not
I'm gonna
go
try
like
to get a fit off. I don't even
Shia,
want to
not
say.
famous,
I don't
take
even
it
want to
back.
say I want to get a fit off on the pod because if I don't get a fit off, it's
Right.
gonna be like, oh,
I will say, in terms of award shows, I feel like that's the one, because maybe this is emblematic of the music industry, where some people really disrespect the Grammys and pull up looking like dog shit.
For
Way
sure.
too casual, whatever. So
for sure.
I think
it is. It
yeah.
is a spectrum. You don't have to wear a tux to the
no,
Grammys.
exactly. But like you, and I'm not even that. I'm not saying that people don't even wear tailoring. They like show
Yeah.
up looking like sloppy.
I won't
Like
do
Phineas.
that. I'll definitely. Phineas killed it. Phineas
Did he?
pulled up full
Oh.
Gucci.
In my head, he's like,
Gucci
well,
down.
I guess Gucci is the Eilish family
Yeah,
sponsor.
exactly. Gucci
Right.
down.
Yeah.
I gotta get something off.
Do you have
for sure.
brands hitting you up? Just be like, yo, can you wear
No,
shit? Do you work
no.
with a stylist?
I worked with a stylist last year. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
We
one
run
of
it
Benny's
back?
friends who's amazing, and
Okay.
who I've just known for a really long time. So
We got to
it's
run it
made sense.
back.
I think I should. Maybe I don't know.
Yo, can we style you for the Grammys?
Yes, absolutely. I think I have to pull up to the Grammys in Carhartt pants,
Double knees.
All
Double
Stussy.
knees.
ALD fitted.
ALD fitted,
550.
Yo, honestly,
Stussy cardigan,
Yeah, dude.
just for the culture,
For the
for the throwing fits,
Wait,
for the throw
wait.
gang culture.
Blake,
I will pull up in double knees.
may I be so humble as to suggest the Stussy Dries Van Noten rhinestone suit?
Wow,
Yeah, dude. If you
Maybe
can find one.
maybe I have to.
That would be
Bro.
crazy.
That would be crazy.
That'd be sick.
That would be crazy.
You
I
and
gotta
Flea
figure out what
doing
I'm
the
wearing.
Spider-Man
Fuck.
meme?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fucking
There's going to be no one else wearing that.
No.
I can at least know that.
There's probably like 50 in existence, and they're
It's you.
probably all
It's you
gone.
and Brock Corson.
It's me and Brock. Shout out Brock. For real. Yeah, I got to pull up in something. I don't know.
Are the gears turning, or is really just too far out?
Too far
Gears
out.
are turning. Gears are turning.
Okay.
I'm starting to think.
I feel like we're in.
I'm
we're-
excited,
we're
dude.
Approaching.
You
yeah.
you can definitely know that I'm going to be wearing Saks underwear.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shout out Saks one time. Please give me free shit.
book it.
And
There's gonna be like white powder in yours. Like, yo, Blake, you got coke. It's like, no, that's Gold Bond for my nuts.
Yeah, dude. Sorry,
from my
dude.
nuts, it floated all the way up. May have to honestly. Maybe I'll ask Sinclair to make me a tux.
Oh.
I'll pull up in the Sinclair
some
tux,
embroidery on the
and
back.
no
dude.
one can fuck with me. Yeah.
You and Kodak doing the Spider-Man meme. Hell yeah. If you do win, first of all, we're flying out,
Yeah.
and we are confident
For the
in it.
after party.
We're flying out. How are we celebrating?
Yeah, what's
Ooh.
the plan? If you cop, are you trying to win? How many are you trying to win?
I mean, I'm trying to win. Any
You
like
trying to recreate that
I would
Kanye
love a
photo?
Grammy.
Are you 0 for 1 right now? What are we
I'm
at?
0 for 1.
0 for 1.
You got to recreate the Kanye photo where he's holding like
Oh,
seven,
man.
you know?
The fucking
When
the
he's holding
tuxedo
all
might have
those.
looked a little Guido. You know,
Yeah,
that
we got to rewrite history with him, you know. So we need Blake Slatkin to take his place.
we
Exactly.
need Blake Slatkin.
How many am I trying to win?
blackface, dude.
I'm trying.
Noted anti-Semite Blake Slatkin.
Fuck. I'm trying to win any, man.
But one, you would be happy with. Would
Of
you be happy
course,
with one?
I'd be
Yeah.
happy with one.
Where's it going? To mom's crib, or is it going to be in the studio?
I don't know. All my awards are on my toilet right now.
Oh, really?
Honestly, there's a producer in LA who has a Grammy in his studio for Adele's 21 album of the year
Yeah.
on his fucking toilet.
Sick.
And it's
I mean,
just
that's
like,
the way to
oh,
do
that's
it.
the hardest thing I've ever
Yeah,
seen in
of
my
course.
life.
Yeah.
He's
Because they matter, but they don't matter.
They matter, but they don't matter.
Right.
He's pissing it like Kanye.
Exactly.
Oh,
What
that's
a-
why Kanye did.
That's why Kanye did. And then he still won Grammys after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Grammys need Ye.
Damn.
Ye don't need the Grammys.
Oh,
Fucking
that's a
yeah.
fact,
Well,
bro.
I don't know about now.
Yeah.
Wait, so how are you going to celebrate?
Yeah, what's the
honestly,
plan?
let's say you
There's
get,
going to be parties.
yeah.
I will be going to parties.
Are you are you a big drinker? Like when you go out to celebrate, what are you
Not-
doing?
I drink. I don't really drink crazy.
Mm.
I'm never like blackout drunk.
So you can drive home still.
No, I'm definitely. I drink.
Yeah.
I drink crazy enough for that.
Yeah.
I just have my Tesla drive me home.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
yeah.
course.
That's the.
Jarvis,
I don't really
take me
smoke.
home.
Do you guys smoke weed?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
Are you
used
like
to
an
smoke a
edibles
lot of
guy?
weed. I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I used to smoke a lot of weed. What I would do is I would like smoke a lot by myself, and I would always finish songs high. I haven't done it in a while, but I would always like whenever a song was about to come out, I would get fucked up high, like
Right.
on a different planet, and I would always hear it in like a different way and want to change a few things. But I don't know. I just haven't been smoking that much recently.
So what drugs do you use to get through your writer's block?
Now, currently.
I'm just not a big. I've done shrooms. I like shrooms a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't do them a lot at all.
You don't mix work and play like that.
No, and I'm never fucked up when I work or like
Sure.
or anything like that. I
Studio
can't.
sessions with you aren't like the stereotypical like fucking hip hop where it's a party.
Definitely not.
Right.
Definitely not.
That sounded racial.
I mean, no, it's just well, okay, maybe. Well, not bad.
But are you like
I will say one of the most fun sessions I ever did in my whole life was Future because
Oh my
Future
God.
has a party in the studio when
Yeah.
he's working.
well,
This dude-
future, not
this
the
dude-
hippity hoppity or whatever.
First
you
of all,
said.
I'm the biggest Future fan. Like getting
Who
in a
is
room
it?
with Future was in fucking sane.
how high
Like,
do you get?
I didn't get high at all.
You must have through the secondhand
Yeah,
smoke.
osmosis.
No,
dude.
because basically how a studio works, like a big recording studio, is there's a control room with the console, and sometimes people have the microphone in there.
Yeah.
And then there's a live room, which is where normally like all the instruments this is based on the old way of recording where you'd be like recording a band.
Right.
Now it's mostly like you just need one room.
Right.
But
The booth.
You loop in those fruits.
Future has a full party going in the studio in the live room.
Okay.
So like when we were working, there's like 60 people, music blasting, like girls everywhere. And then in the control room, it's just me, him, his engineer.
Right.
And one other person, my friend KBC.
You guys
So it's like-
you guys are driving the spaceship and everyone's chilling in the back.
Literally. So
Yeah.
he's recording, and then he'll like sometimes go out to party, and he'll come back, and like it's the
He's like, I gotta
sickest.
create some more lyrics. Dude.
He's
I gotta
like,
like
Literally,
do shit.
that's
'Cause
exactly
he
what it
always
is.
says he's like, he lives it, right?
I got to go make a bar.
He lives it. It's the sickest fucking way of working ever.
Let
It's
me
insane.
engineer a literal bar.
Were you
Literally.
tempted at all to join
Yeah.
the soiree, or were you
No.
like, all right, I'm working.
Hell
like,
no!
I'm locked
What?
in.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know any of these
You're
people.
intimidated.
I don't want to just like walk in and like be that guy. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys
Who the
want to
fuck
take
is this
shots?
guy?
Like, exactly.
You guys like my Comme des
Oh, our
Garçons
door-
Dover Street
yeah.
Market jacket?
No, it's our
Anyone else got
DoorDashers
this
here.
yellow one?
Yeah, DoorDash is here. It's this fucker. It's this guy. Yeah.
That's exactly. Honestly, that's what I thought.
Wait, what? Did you guys make any music that came out that we
No.
would have heard? No.
No, but
Bangers though.
yeah. I mean, anything he makes is a banger.
Yeah, he's
so,
awesome. Fuck.
Who
Shout out
had-
Future.
God bless Future.
Did he have album of the year? Who had album
He's
of the
nominated,
year?
I think.
Well, he for real.
For
No,
I think for the
rap
Grammys,
album
yeah.
of the- Oh no, yes, rap album.
in
of the
your
Oh.
opinion,
Yeah.
who had the best album of 2022?
Ooh. I mean, I'm nominated with Lizzo. So Lizzo,
year. Lizzo.
Rosalia made an unbelievable album.
True. That
SZA
Baloney.
made an unbelievable album. If you counted
At
that
the
as this
buzzer.
year,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It counts.
Bad Bunny's album is insane.
Bad Bunny.
That Baloney.
Steve Lacy's album is amazing.
True.
I
Steve
love
Lacy.
that. You're hitting great ad libs right now. You should like do
By
ad
doing
libs
it-
on a song.
By doing an offensive whatever accent.
Yeah,
Blake Slatkin.
you're hitting ad libs.
Now
Honestly,
you're just Italian.
Honestly,
Where is this coming
yeah,
from?
he must be slime because all his kin is slat might be my bar of the year.
That
That was
was
pretty good. Yeah. Do you have a song of the year? A singular, like, is it Bad Habits? Is it?
It's up there. There's some really good music that came out this year.
It's a good year for music. It was a terrible
Song of the
for
year,
Johns.
Girls by the Dare.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
right.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
And then special with SZA.
And then
that you
Special
did. Yeah.
with-
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool.
After you get nominated for Grammys, like you got one nomination last year, you got 7 this year. Like, do the bloodsuckers and goofies come out of the woodwork and try to get a piece of you? Or are they like, oh, like what? Like, does the industry sleaze, the primordial ooze, kind of rise? to the surface?
Primordial ooze. That's good. Nah, not even.
You're
Like, I don't think
insulated?
it's.
Are you protected? Like, you
Yeah.
have the team around you and shit.
Yeah, I mean, people will hit my manager and stuff, but people hit me all the time. Not really. I mean, yeah, of course, there's always like an influx of people whenever like something cool happens, but I don't think it was like the Grammys specifically that was like, oh, now people are hitting me up.
What put Blake Slatkin on the map for?
I think
Cloud
it just like
chasers.
goes slower. Like it's just like a slow build. Like after you just kind of keep having to keep going. Like after we made Mood, it's like sick.
Yeah.
You got one number one song. Like a lot of people have one number one song.
But I
And we
remember,
made
like,
Stay, and then it was like, oh shit, they did it again. Then we made another one, and it was like, oh shit, maybe they actually know what they're doing. And
but I feel like with Mood, especially because I was so fucking huge on TikTok.
Yeah.
You didn't get I was at a label then, and people were like, "Yo, like, how do we get this type of hit? How do we get this type of momentum, this virality?" Did people come at you
for sure.
because they're like, "Oh, we need like your magic touch for like the TikTok kids"?
There were definitely a bunch of people who hit us being like, oh, this is like the next generation of people who like know how to make hits.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, people hit us up after that.
Yeah.
It's just slow. There was never one day where it was like, now people are hitting me.
It, like the flip didn't switch.
Exactly. I put
Switched
the
to
Comme des
the flip.
Garçons Dover Street Market jacket
Yeah.
on, and now people are hitting me.
What's been the
right.
craziest DM you've ever gotten from just like out of the blue, just a fucking blue check floating in?
Ooh. Oh, that's good. I don't know if there's one.
Just being like, "Yo, I fuck with this. Good job. Good
Good
job, Slat."
Good job. Bono.
Baby Keem.
Oh, hell yeah.
Baby Keem hit me.
Keemster, dude.
I met Keem one night. He's the coolest dude. I'm the biggest fan of Keem ever.
He rules, dude.
He's unbelievable.
Wait, did Melodic Blue come out this year? Or is it?
This year? No, last year.
That was
actually.
last year,
That was
okay.
he put out the deluxe,
Right.
and there was one day where Keem hit me to congratulate me on something, and he's the sickest.
He just
he's
hit you
just
on
like
IG?
he's the most talented ever.
Does a lot of work happen through IG, or is it kind of like we already touched
I
on this,
haven't
like,
actually. I don't think I've ever
really
linked someone through IG. I've a bunch of producers and stuff, but never artists.
Okay.
For me,
Right.
but
Do you
I'm
guys,
sure
is
maybe
it like you're in the
eventually.
position that Benny was, where you have now kids that are like, hey, I want to like study under you?
For sure.
And have you taken on any fucking
Yeah.
groms?
How you
I had
pay
an
it forward?
Groms.
Yeah.
I had an intern this summer.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. He didn't make music though.
Oh, just
I mean, he does, but like that's not what he wants to do for his.
what do you
for
want
his
to do?
life.
Just like
He
Hang
wants
out
to
with
be.
you?
He wants to work in music.
Okay. Oh, like the industry. So
Yeah,
got it,
exactly.
got it.
So
he's a fucking suit.
he's a suit. It's
Dude,
fucking
dude,
suits,
dude's fucking
man.
better, dude.
yeah,
Wear the trees.
He's like, I want to
suit or-
exploit.
we're all
I
the young
want a blood.
we're all the young creatives of Colorette.
No, there hasn't been anyone that I've taken under.
Do you want to put out a call?
I
right
do
now?
eventually.
Do you want to like right now be like, yo, holler at me?
What do you need help with?
He's
I
like,
don't want to do that. No, because then a lot of people are going to hit me. Listen, I will 100% do that at some point. Like
Right.
I had it done for me, and I will for sure mentor someone.
Are they gonna like? What are they gonna do? Like sweep up the studio, like clean
Yeah.
up after?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. They can do all the
Empty
bullshit.
Jimmy and Larry.
They can do all the
fucking
bullshit. Exactly. They can do all the bullshit that I do.
Cut my hair.
Exactly.
food. No,
What do you mean? I got
Oh, yeah,
Charlie,
don't cut my hair.
I got Charlie Puth, dude.
Yeah.
Charlie Puth girl.
Text Charlie
Throwing Fits
Puth.
fan.
Tell him to send the barber over.
Yeah.
We did our research, Blake. We did a lot of pre-production, pre-pro. You once said that you wanted to become a rock star after you saw U2 perform.
That's true.
First
I did
off,
say that.
very embarrassing.
Yeah, dude.
Incredibly,
you
yeah.
might want to not share that publicly.
You might want to not
You wanna
say
keep that. Just like, you might want to change it to someone cool, like Outcast.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You might want
anyway.
to text me and be like, hey, can we actually cut that a week from now? Secondly, though, what has been the most rock star moment of your career thus far?
Define rock star moment.
Trash in hotel rooms, fucking
Psychotic level.
five some with
nonsense.
groupies,
Damn.
doing Molly and jumping
Yeah.
off the roof into the pool.
Yeah.
I'd have to. I'm sure there's like some crazy moment, but I'm not like I'm a fucking nerd, man. Like I'm
Yeah.
not like I'm not a rock star. I'm not the artist. I'm not the like. I'm like lucky to be around these people. I'm never like. I don't know. I don't think I'm a
You want to like
crazy.
build the dream studio. So like your career has enabled you to do amazing things, but it's not like, something out of a Led Zeppelin documentary necessarily.
No,
Not yet.
no.
Not yet,
There's
not
also like
yet.
there's no like
Wait for the
songwriter
Throne Fits
groupies.
bump,
There
dude.
aren't producer groupies. Like those don't
There aren't?
exist.
I find that hard to believe, but I'll take your word for
There.
it.
I mean, I'm sure. Like the only time people ever come up to me and are like people don't know who I am really. Like I'm not
And
like a
again, that is about to
recognizable.
change once this podcast.
No,
so you're
exactly.
fucking welcome.
Throwing Fits is going to change everything. But that's never what I
You're
want.
about to get mad bussy.
That's why. that's the thing. Like I don't want to be a famous dude at all.
You're not interested in fame whatsoever.
No.
You can't tell me producers don't get groupies when I've seen Benny Blanco's track record, bro.
Okay, true. But Benny's an artist now.
Okay, that's fair.
But no, they're a producer groupie. Like what I was going to say is like people.
You don't think Metro
Very
Boomin got
rarely-
hose?
Yeah.
People, of course he does. People very rarely like recognize me anywhere,
Hoes
obviously.
and villains.
And the only time it ever really happens is like dudes coming up to me being like, "Let me send you beats."
Yo, bro,
Or
that,
yo, hey Blake, can you come on my podcast?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
that guitar riff was sick.
Wait,
Yeah.
So, would you want to be an artist in your own right, or is
People ask me, I don't think so. I don't
Really?
think it's for me. No,
interesting?
I'm not really interested in what Blake
Because you
Slatkin
could
has to
fucking
say.
shred, brother. Like-
Yeah, but I think I have like I love my job. I
Mhm.
think I have the coolest job. I'm so like I don't even understand how I get to do this. Like to me, the most exciting thing about it is getting to make different kinds of music with different kinds of
Mm.
people that I love.
Is there a genre that you haven't really worked in yet?
Never
Worked
work in
out?
country
Do you want to?
for sure. I want to work at Casey Musgraves more than anything.
Oh, Spacey
she's my
Casey.
favorite.
Oh.
She's so unbelievable.
Fuck,
She's goated.
babe.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Whew.
Recently divorced.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I think
you're
she's dating-
welcome.
I think she's dating a
I'm
doctor
definitely
though. So
way too young, but I'm just the biggest fan of her. Is there a genre that I haven't? No. Otherwise, I think I've hit most genres. I haven't like had hits in every genre, but that's what I love about my job. So I don't think I would ever. I don't know. Benny's amazing at like stepping out in the forefront and being that dude. I don't.
bro, you got to do K-pop like he did. With
Oh,
BTS.
yeah.
True. I did that song with him,
Oh well, okay. Check for that box.
Check.
See
that
ya.
box.
All right,
Yeah.
that's done. Okay.
but I don't think I have that desire.
Right.
No.
What's
I
been the-
definitely way prefer being more behind the scenes and.
Besides just like
Letting
having an
them.
awesome life and an amazing job, what's been the biggest like perk that the job has gotten you? Like flying private to Seoul, Korea, and fucking recording with
wish that
BTS or some shit. Like has
there
anything like
there
that
are
happened?
there are definitely cool perks. I don't like.
Besides
lot
the
of the
actual,
cool perks-
besides the actual Percocets.
I mean, a lot of the cool
At the
perks too
future
are
party.
like just getting to hang out with
Your
artists
heroes,
who get
yeah.
cool. I mean, that's obviously the biggest perk. It's
Right.
just like getting to meet my heroes.
Like us.
And then like getting to hang out with artists who get crazy perks. I'm like, I get to like tag along.
Oh, you get
and,
like the runoff
mooch off of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the perk vapors.
Perk. Yeah.
the perk vapors are fucking
Episode
tit,
title.
dude.
Perk vapors.
All right. Well, okay. So if you haven't necessarily like trashed hotel rooms or fucking had crazy sex orgies, let's talk about just like maybe a little me moment. What's been the biggest attic boy gift that you got? Maybe after like your first check touchdown,
Gift.
Yeah, that you bought yourself.
For yourself.
Oh, that I
love
bought
me,
myself.
The
the
Attaboy,
Tesla,
Oh,
the crib.
the Rolly, a new
I bought
axe.
some art.
Oh,
That
really?
was like okay.
Was it an NFT?
It was not an
Was it a
NFT.
beaver?
Was it a monkey?
It was. I bought a Bored Ape. I saved up for my entire life. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
You thought I was serious.
Dude, I was.
You
about to
looked
be
at
like,
me.
Yo, we're about to kill this man.
Yo,
live
you
on
looked at me
pod.
with the fear of death in your eye. You were like, no, I
Oh,
thought
no,
you were
dude,
cool.
no, bro, we're in Hollywood, dog.
That's
If
true, you're
If
right.
you were like, yo, I'll show you my Bored Ape, I'd be like, all right.
I did not
begrudgingly.
buy a fucking Bored Ape. I did not put. I bought some art that was like my. This is your gift to yourself.
Is it like an artist that you already fucked with? Is it like friend shit? Is it like
It's
is it an investment?
It's a Keith Haring subway painting.
Oh, that was in the that we
Yeah.
saw.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's an original.
It's an original.
Fire.
That was like my.
Okay, so I'll
My,
remember
like,
not to just touch all
You got to
over
buy yourself something nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
it. Oh,
present.
present. Yeah, dude. Sick.
Is
Otherwise,
art-
just like guitars and shit.
How gauche can we be to like ask like what's the general kind of price tag on a Keith Haring like that?
gauche?
Yeah,
It's
So
got-
I
Alright,
wouldn't
it's up
say.
there. It's
I
up
wouldn't
there.
say.
All right,
Like,
we'll just ask you how much money you make in 5 minutes.
yeah.
is art an area that you want to like kind of get
yeah,
deeper
for
into?
sure. Yeah.
What have we got our eyes on, bro? A Banksy?
I've been getting a bunch of good shit lately. I don't know. I have a lot of fun collecting. Honestly, the craziest one is Damien Hirst just made a portrait of me.
What? Did you
Yeah.
commission it?
No.
Are you boys
We,
with it? Are
we
you boys
became
with his son?
friends. We
Yeah,
became friends.
Cassius?
We met and he said he wanted to make some art for me and it's just hanging in my fucking in my house.
He was just a
That's
gift.
why I'm okay. So I always get nervous when people walk by because there's like a very like fine line between like hanging a portrait of yourself in your house is fucking
I didn't
insane.
even see. We got to peep before we leave. That's crazy.
That's insane, kind of like
Well,
that's a
yo, we
dick
podcasted.
ass move.
We potted with Hassan Piker
Okay,
yesterday, and he got a. I think that's his episode's coming up for the sound or whatever. Spoiler alert. He got a piece of fan art sent to him.
Yeah.
That's like
Giant
8
oil
feet
painting.
tall, a portrait of his face.
Yeah.
And his brother, as a joke, got it put on a canvas and hung it up like in his fucking like private like
that's
upstairs area.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's
yeah, now
hilarious.
literally every time someone walks by, they
They
think
just see
that
an
I'm the
8-foot
asshole that hung this like
This is-
Okay,
prank
exactly.
art.
So like,
This is some LA shit.
if
Yeah.
you don't like, I had to hang it. Of course, I feel like
It's a Damien Hirst original,
You
dog.
get to hang yourself.
you gotta hang yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta hang yourself. So I hung it,
kids at home,
but
don't
then,
hang
like,
yourselves.
I don't
The
like
portrait hung
if you
itself.
don't know what it is, or if you don't like, if you're just walking by. If I saw someone who has a massive picture of themselves in their house, I didn't know what it was. I'd be like,
Fucking
fuck you.
asshole, dude.
Yeah,
This guy
fucking
probably
dude.
owns a
now
bored
you're-
ape.
and now, you're that, and now you're that guy, dude.
And now I'm that guy.
Damn, dude.
Well, my bad.
Blake,
Blake,
let's talk.
Blake Slatkin Yacht Club, dude.
I'm starting it now. I'm selling Blake coin.
Blake coin.
Slack coin.
Slack coin. Slack coin is way better.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is why you guys are my brand directors.
Exactly.
True.
I want to know though, before we become your brand directors, we got to do our research.
Mhm.
What Johns are most represented in your closet? What brands? Sorry.
Yeah.
What brand?
Johns?
A lot of comb.
Yeah.
Because
Seems like it.
What?
Seems like it.
A lot of comb for sure. What else do I have a lot of? I've
a lot
got
of
a lot of
Marnie, or is it
Stussy.
just the trow?
Wait,
Do you have a lot of Marnie, or is it just these trousers?
just these. I have one Marnie sweater.
Okay.
Oh, like a mohair?
Yeah, no, not
okay.
that one. I couldn't do that one.
Oh, no?
Too much. I think too many people have it.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking.
That's gonna
you're
be a
talking to
Spider-Man.
right now.
That's a
You
Spider-Man
had it
moment,
first,
no matter
though,
what.
and it was free.
Exactly. Okay,
Shout
so
out
there
to
you go.
guys.
That's a Spider-Man moment. No
Barry
matter
bit
what.
our whole wave. yeah.
I've got a lot of Stussy. I've got a lot of.
the Juicy Stussy.
I got a lot of vintage shit. Honestly,
Hell yeah.
Like
I'm
vintage designer, vintage tees. What are you
No,
talking?
not vintage. A lot of vintage tees. A lot of vintage rap tees.
Nice.
A
Like
lot
the
of,
shits that cost like $400.
some of those, and then some like lesser ones. A lot of them are gifts, dude. That's what Benny used to get me for Christmas every year.
Oh,
rap
sick.
Is
tees.
he would get me a different rap tee.
That's
And
cool.
So like over the amount of years that I've known him, I've gotten a pretty good
And
collection.
you've got him a mold of Lil Dicky.
Exactly.
penis.
Yeah. Which
What's
I
the-
think is better. That's way better.
Yeah, for sure.
It's art. It's art.
Yeah.
Of all the rap tees, what's like the hardest one? You got DMX?
I don't have a DMX one. I have a long sleeve Dre
Oh, fuck.
one
yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Sick.
That one's good. I've got a Snoop Dogg Doggy Style. That's a good one.
Banger.
What else?
So
do I
it's
have?
not the Vet Mall one?
It's not the Vetmont one. Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, that was honestly kind of cool.
Damn, I should have just come on this pod and like only worn like Vetmont, like
awesome.
Like, what are the pieces that like were so big for like a year? Like the Raph Simmons I Heart NY sweater.
Oh yeah,
like
for
things that
sure.
were like huge for a year and then just died.
Just wearing like the Island of Lost Johns on your body.
Island of Lost Johns.
It's the elephant graveyard, dude.
Yo, that's what I should have come on and worn. And Allbirds as the
That'd been a good
shoes.
bit. That would have been a good bit.
Allbirds as the shoes.
We'll just run it back, dude. We'll just
Okay. So next time I'm gonna wear the
Alright, hold on,
ghost
let me
of
just,
John's
yeah.
past.
Yeah,
for sure.
let me delete this video.
What other brands do I have?
What's the do you have a lot of
Saks.
sneakers?
No. So I
Hard
wear
bottoms only.
like one shoe at a time.
Okay.
Like I've worn these every day
Especially
for the
if
past
they're
like 2
docs,
months.
you got to break those.
Yeah,
shits
I've
in,
worn these
dude.
like every day for the past 2 months. Otherwise, I'm wearing like Converse.
Okay.
I've got a bunch of Celine loafers that I like.
Ooh. Okay.
Fire.
Those are good. I don't know what else I have.
No sneakers. Though,
I have one thing from Elder Statesman, but I wear it every day. The
what is it?
sweatpants.
Oh
The
yeah.
Cashmere sweatpants. I
Cashmere
wear.
sweatpants.
Those
That's
are fucking
that's
amazing.
some rock star shit, dude. Actually.
I wear those every day. They're
Wait,
fucking. They must be disgusting by now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of studio shit.
Oh yeah. A lot
on
of
those.
farts.
Just
A lot of farts. A lot of cashmere farts.
real quick on the sneakers.
Cashmere farts.
You mentioned that's a new Tom Ford cologne scent. Cashmere farts. You mentioned cons, and I'm always wondering with like LA people because like I feel like sneakers here is like a way of life. You're just not a sneakers guy. Like no Jordans.
Mm-mm. Never been a Jordan's guy.
Okay, interesting.
I've always been Cons. And what did I wear before Converse?
Vans.
Yeah, I wear some Vans.
Vans is LA for sure.
I've got a pair of Crocs that
Fire.
that Diplo sent me that have mushrooms on them.
Cool.
That I wear a lot.
Very cool. Fucking
Yeah, those are.
Diplo.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
You like that Diplo name drop?
Yeah, it was
just
fun.
so everyone knows.
Yo, so good, dude.
Yeah,
that was
Diplo
fire.
sent me them.
Diplo handpicked out these gibbets himself.
Yeah, exactly. Those are my brands for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Shout out. There's this brand called Is Was. My friend Billy Walsh just started.
Mm.
That's
Billy
a
Walsh is the
pants
name of the
brand.
guy that wears the suit suck shirt in Entourage.
Really?
I believe so.
Didn't know that.
That's the director.
Yeah.
Character. Interesting.
Is Was.
Is Was.
Medellin.
They make like Billy was basically he's like the coolest dude in the entire world. He basically like started as a stylist and styled like The Weeknd and like all these people, and then like one time like accidentally showed someone his poetry, and then was like they were like you should write songs, and then started writing songs and wrote like every Post Malone hit. And I wrote that song
Have
Without
worked with
You.
Posty?
I haven't. I love Posty though.
Posty, dude.
We did a song called Without You, Leroy, whatever. He's just done everything. He started Shaba, the party brand, like the party series. He's just an all around like insanely
This guy's a
sick dude.
fucking legend.
Yeah, and he started this pants brand that's just like the best pair of pants. It's just like
Trousers?
No, not trousers, jeans.
Jeans. Okay.
Jeans, they're just like the best fitting, good ass material. I've got a lot of that now. I've
Oh,
got a few
sick.
pairs of those.
So
Gotta get
shout
some-
out Billy.
Gotta
Shout
get
out
some
Billy.
Is Was, bro.
Yeah, shout
What do you
out
think? What do you think
Bang
of
our
Benny?
line,
What do
Billy.
you think of Benny Blanco's swag? Because it's very
Again, so Benny has a thing. Like,
his thing. Yeah.
you know, like anyone with a thing, I'm kind of like, you can't knock it. It's like you like it or you don't, but like,
crocheted.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's got exactly. He's got some great shit. His vintage t-shirt collection is insane.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's got some good shit.
Yeah.
I love the way Benny dresses.
Okay.
He dresses great.
What?
Who do you
are-
got? Like, who are your like top? Like, oh, that
Like
that dude knows
real
how to-
guys like personal style?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's tough. I mean,
shit,
it's
dude.
not celebrities for sure.
Really
No.
It's you know what it is? It's myself
Wow.
nice.
and Jesse Hudnut.
Yeah, Jesse Hudnut, John Teets, this guy, James Harris. I don't know if you ever fucking heard of him. He's basically like a stupid nobody who sucks, but like he gets
Hell yeah,
fits off for
brother.
the most part.
Hell
You
yeah.
know?
It's always the people like my most well dressed people are like. Have you ever been to Dover, LA?
Yeah.
Have you
fucking
seen the
weird.
girl who's the buyer there who wears like the all black and the crazy
No.
makeup? The best dressed
She's
person I've ever
gas.
seen. It's always those people, like people who are like
The guy behind the guy
non-celebrities
or the girl behind the girl.
Well, like
or
we
whatever.
were talking about like the staff at Mohawk, like they all
Yeah.
get crazy fits
Yeah.
off, and it's like whoa, and then it's like yeah, you can if you shopped here, just because you shop here and buy the stuff doesn't mean you're
Right,
going to
of
automatically
course.
have it.
like random Japanese dudes are
Yeah.
like my
But
most
the
well
shop
dressed.
boy or shop girl is the ultimate billboard for what like the best version
That's
of yourself
true.
could be if you spend all your money at the
But that's
store.
also like why New York is better than LA because like
Facts.
you just see so many more people.
because you're walking.
New York definitely like makes you want to dress better.
Mm.
Like I dress like a fucking slob in LA sometimes, and then you go to New York and you're like,
Puts
oh,
a battery
shit,
in
I
your
gotta-
back.
James has said it the best. People in LA, you dress from the shoulder up because you're in the whip, dude. Like that's
That's
like,
true.
That's it.
That's true.
Hat and shades.
New
bro.
York, you just have to get shit off. Like you're held to a way higher standard up.
If you run into us in the streets, and this is going to sound like the worst thing I've ever said publicly, which is also fucking a very high bar, you will never not see us fucking getting.
You're always fitted up
because it's like, well, if you live for it, then and you're in the best city in the world, that's perfect for it. Like, why not?
All right, let me ask you a
Live by the
question.
fit, die by the fit.
Let me ask you a question.
So
So a long time ago, when I was in New York, and when I first started doing therapy,
you saw us.
no,
We got
I
You
wish.
talk to your therapist.
One of the things that my therapist would make me do is he would be like, "You
Oh,
need
no.
to dress in your worst clothes, in your worst outfit,
fuck this therapist.
and you
fuck
need to
this guy.
walk around all day, and you need to like go to class like that, and like be okay."
kill your ego. Kill your
Yes,
ego.
like you got to be
Fuck
okay
that.
not having.
How
Would
many
you guys ever do that ever?
How many?
No,
How many?
You can't be caught outside, huh?
How many patients of this therapist committed suicide? I mean, like, dude,
Because
this guy's
of it.
not good at his job.
Definitely none of them have ever been on
Bro, I
throwing
will-
fits.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Until
never
now.
gonna catch me purposely.
Like you're always
lacking.
fitted.
Yeah, no, but this guy's. This is the
See,
worst
I'm
place
not.
ever.
I'm not. I definitely have a bunch of days where I'm just like, I'm just.
Also,
in
to be
bullshit.
clear, people think there are people that are like, oh, those guys dress like fucking shit. So
Yes, and also Lawrence is not speaking for the two of us. I will go out in like an anti-fit, like a bummy ass fit.
Anti-fit
fit?
is exactly what it is. It's an anti-fit.
Shirt. The shirt's falling apart.
Nah,
It's
but that's a
fucking-
fit.
It's
That's
a
a fit,
cartoon
though.
T-shirt.
But it's
That's a fit.
But it's a vintage.
a
Far Side
good
guy.
ass shirt. They're
Now
great
you're being
pants.
fucking obtuse because that's
Exactly.
the most intentional cartoon. Far
That's a
Side
fire
tee.
shirt. You know your fit is
Fuck
fire
you,
and don't
Jedi
even
mind
play.
tricking
Yeah.
all y'all right
Come
now.
on, yeah.
And it's not working, bro.
No, but like
So you would never go outside in a therapy fit.
a therapy fit
You would never go
anti-fit?
outside.
Well, I will say
in the
this.
rapey fit.
There's gonna be
Lawrence gets the rapey fits off all the time.
50% of the people that see me on a daily basis think that I'm a psycho and I look like shit. So like the anti-fit could be what I think is like actually my
Right.
favorite thing to wear.
Okay, what would be your therapy fit?
My therapy fit.
Throwing fit shorts and a white tee.
Just a Saks,
Okay, but that's-
Saks underwear and nothing else.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No gold bond.
no gold.
Balls
bond.
chafing.
No,
The driest-
you wouldn't go no
The
gold bond.
driest balls you've ever heard.
Putting coke in my ball pouch.
Yeah, dude.
Blake,
Okay.
let's go back to your world, the studio. What are your studio rules? What's the vibe you try to curate?
I definitely like the vibe of the studio is the most important thing to
Okay.
me. Because I
What do
like.
you go for?
Well, here's the thing: the way I believe great music happens,
Yeah.
is like. And I know this sounds like super like energy, blah blah. Like I don't mean to sound like that guy, but I really do believe that like there's just sometimes when the best shit happens, it's just a moment that you don't even know how the fuck it happened and how it came to you, and you just get this idea, and it's like sometimes they happen and sometimes they don't.
Sure.
And like these like divine moments come to you sometimes that spark this idea, and you can't replicate it in a million years. But I
That's
think
why they're
they
divine.
always happen when you're comfortable.
How do you
So-
think we got? I took the wild.
Exactly.
Poland.
Some angel in heaven brought that hook
They were
to
fucking
Lil
Brought
Yachty.
the walk to Poland. Some
Exactly.
angel-
They were fucking around and
Yeah.
made the song of the year.
Always. That's how it always happens.
So
What
it's
a
always got to
banger.
just be like, okay, so
And when
everyone's
I trace
comfortable.
back any of these moments of any of these big songs I've been a part of, it's like you're just like, wow, that like it's kind of like you black out,
Really?
Mhm.
and then you're like, whoa,
What
like,
was that?
that-
What just happened?
But everyone was
Anything.
comfortable.
But everyone is comfortable. So I think it's always when you're comfortable.
Mm.
So
Hence the Togo.
yeah, it's important to me to have like wherever I'm making music, at least for me personally, is like that I'm very comfortable. That's why like I loved having my studio at my mom's
Mm.
because it was like such a home vibe. It's not like you're not walking in knowing that you're spending $5,000 on the studio for a
Sure.
day. And if you don't, then you wasted $5,000. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't make anything good.
No, totally.
So like everything is based on I just want people to feel good. I always like have food around, and there should
Yeah.
always be everything should like
Damn.
smell
That's the host
good.
in you, right? It's honestly like,
Yeah.
perfect for your personality. Is perfect for your line of work.
Can people
Exactly.
like?
It's
Can
just
people
things-
start smoking weed? Can they bring
Of
in
course,
some studio
of
hose?
course.
Like,
Would you ever let somebody blast a cigarette though? Blast a dart?
I don't let people smoke cigarettes
There
in the
you
room.
go.
That's
Posty?
but
Sorry,
it is-
Posty.
It is easy because the door's right
the
over
watering can is full
Exactly,
of fucking dead
exactly.
darts. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I'm about to blast one outside
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
dude.
That's the studio vibe, and just like don't be a dick. No one
Right,
who I works with
right.
is like an actual asshole.
You don't work with
Like,
assholes.
I don't work with
No,
assholes.
they're the homies for a reason, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned you made fucking bangers out of your mom's crib. You recently moved
Recently moved.
out of your mom's place. What do you miss about living with her the most?
Ooh.
And would you say you are a self-proclaimed mama's boy? Would you?
But answer,
I'm
my,
a mama's
but answer my
boy.
question first.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
for
yes,
sure a
answer my
mama's boy.
question
What do I miss most about it? That was just it was, for lack of a better word, like there was a vibe. Like good vibe or bad vibe.
LA brain, dude.
Like the vibe, exactly. The vibe was just that like you're coming to my mom's house. And like the biggest artists in the world are walking in. My mom's being like, "You guys want snacks?" Like it's like the cutest fucking like.
It's disarming.
Totally, it's disarming, and it made people feel good. And what do I miss? I miss seeing my little brother was there every day, and I would always see him. And
How much younger is he than you?
he's 15.
Okay. Oh, so he's a baby.
Yeah,
He's the
but we
baby
still
boy.
hang out like
Yeah.
every
Blake
week,
made
no
the
matter
beat.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blake made this beat. I miss him. I don't.
When
There's
was
a bunch
last?
of stuff that I miss about it, but I will say this studio is like as close as I could get to that vibe. Like this
It's
is
a great
basically
vibe in here, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We just got to put your mom in here, dude. and then it's
Exactly.
Fucking.
When was the last time you called your mom and told her that you loved her?
Yesterday.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Are you going to do it today?
Sure.
Good boy.
Now I will because you said it.
Yeah.
Please.
I love my mom.
Tell her that the podcast told you to.
Yeah,
call her
we're
and
really
tell her
close.
that
We've
you love her.
always been really close.
Yeah.
Me and my dad are really close. Yeah, I'm
You were
definitely.
raised well, dude. I can tell, man.
Yeah,
Thank
you're a
you.
good boy.
Thank you.
Since you moved out, what's been like the biggest growing pain that you've gone through?
Maybe just living alone, but I love living alone
Yeah.
because I'm with people like
I would imagine. Yeah.
every second, and people are at my house every
We
second.
walked in, your boy's getting his hair cut.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Cool, dude.
The only
My
time I've
house
ever
is
seen
always
that.
the house that people are at. I'm always having people over. I'm
Yeah.
always having parties. I'm always having like dinners. And if I'm not having, that's on the weekend. So if not, like people are coming over to the studio from
Yeah.
1 to 9 p.m. So like I love being able to just like unplug and
Totally.
be by myself.
Take a shit with the bathroom door open. The only time I've
Exactly.
seen someone get, like, I've walked in someone's crib and they're getting their haircut in the music world is YG. So you and YG have that in common.
I'm very happy to be the only other dude that you see. That's a good group to be a part of.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You and Young Gangster.
What's the biggest growing pain? I think maybe that's the biggest growing pain. Just living alone. But
The
it-
loneliness sometimes that creeps in when you're sitting.
Yeah,
when
I
you're
get-
in bed.
Like,
at
are you
night.
scared? Like, is it scary at night?
Yo, there was a girl. I wish I could show this. Like, 'cause you can't see this on the
Right.
podcast, but
Because she's a ghost.
the first 2 weeks after I moved in, never lived alone. I get my doorbell starts ringing at like 4 a.m, like over and over and over. I go on my camera. I
Mhm.
gotta get on my phone just so I can show you guys this picture.
Is this like Crazy Town?
Oh, you have no idea. So, doorbell starts ringing, and I answer on the intercom.
Yeah.
And there's like a video.
The ring shit or whatever.
Exactly. And it's this woman. She goes, "I'm getting into your house right now. Let me into the house right now." And at first I was like, "Oh, ma'am, you have the wrong house. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
must be drunk."
Is she
was
hot?
like, "No, this is the right house. Let me into this house right now.
Was she
I'm
hot?
getting in." Was she? Couldn't really tell. Very dark.
What does that matter?
I don't know. We're talking about producer group.
the most TF question.
Yeah.
You were robbed? Was it
okay.
a hot
Was it
person?
Benny Blanco in a wig?
So I go. She's like, "I'm getting in this house right now," and starts trying to put in the code.
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
just like, "All right, I'm calling the police. Obviously, like,
Right.
ma'am, please leave." Right? And she's like,
Yeah.
"All right, I'll wait for the police," and then does this into the camera.
oh, god damn.
Oh, that is some fucking
Yo.
ring level shit. Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
right? Like,
Dude, that's
Who's that?
100%.
Coraline? Who is that?
I think that's Coral. I don't even know.
Coraline?
It's
Yeah,
some fuck
goddamn.
shit. Some fuck
what
shit.
the fuck?
Police come. They like politely ask
Beat
her
her
to leave.
ass? Okay.
She comes back. Yeah, I eat
What?
her ass for a little bit. She comes back 2 hours later with my mail in her hand and goes, "Good morning, Blake. I have your mail, Blake. Let me into the house, Blake. I have to give it to you."
Wait,
Like by name. I was like,
wait. Do you think was this a stalker or is this an unhinged?
I think it was just an unhinged
This
woman.
is- yeah.
But
Jesus.
What the fuck?
that was the
How
craziest.
scared were you?
Yeah, you must have been shook, dude.
I was scared.
How many guns did you purchase after that?
Yeah, I've got the AK. I've got
the Draco,
You had to borrow some from Posty.
Yo,
Big
Blake-
gun guy.
big Draco Slatkin.
big Draco Slatkin. Guns scare the shit. Do you guys have guns?
No.
I'm scared.
I'm not a
shitless.
gun. I'm
of
not a
guns.
gun guy.
They're very
not a gun
illegal
guy.
in New York to
Yeah.
own in New York City.
Okay. Yeah,
shot a gun
I have a
one
few
time
friends
and
who
it
have
was
them. I could
terrifying.
never be around one. I would find a way to like accidentally shoot myself if I ever tried. Like,
Yeah, you and millions of other Americans. Like, that's
Yeah.
what
I
happens.
can't fuck with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck guns.
I've
God.
definitely been in like a bunch of studio sessions
Oh
With
yeah,
where
big
there's been
guns.
guns
Yeah,
on the
for sure.
table.
Yeah.
Just like casual,
Yeah.
and nothing makes me more uncomfortable.
They're weapons of death.
you and
Yeah,
you. And
they
I
are.
would say a lot of people. I mean, that's
Dude.
You know, they're instruments of death.
Well, speaking of being uncomfortable, it's time to move into the next
Ooh,
topic
yeah,
of this
yeah.
podcast,
Oh, perfect.
which is named
That's a great way to.
Blake.
Yeah.
Do you listen to your own music when you fuck?
No,
Okay.
hell no.
Why not?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Well, why not?
Why not? I mean,
You want to hear something
who would want to exactly?
When he's doing something on Holy,
my friend, listen, when that song came out, said that song made her want to punch a hole in the wall and then fuck the wall.
Whoa.
And I was
wait.
like, right.
She would fuck the hole in the wall?
Fuck the hole, yeah.
Damn.
Do you hope that people out there are fucking to your tunes?
I'm trying to
Is that
think,
like
like,
the highest compliment?
I hope
or-
someone's fucking to mood. I hope someone
Right now.
says, why are
Right
you always
now.
in a mood
Yeah.
right now?
That'd be fine.
Yeah, anyone who's
honestly,
listening to this,
probably.
if you're with your
Yeah.
girl, if you're with your dude,
Yeah.
get naked and fuck to mood.
How many people do you think about this, that people do fuck to your like life's work?
Do you think people fuck to our podcast?
I do know Dick Sucking Ron once.
No, someone fucks to throwing fits.
My boy Dick Sucking Ron.
That's a good name.
Yeah, he put the podcast on and then he was getting ready in the morning and he gets in the shower, starts jerking off in the shower, and as he's busting, realizes that the podcast's still on and like tunes in as he fucking jizzes.
What episode was it?
It was an oldie but a goldie.
Who was talking when he was coming?
I think it was the boys only.
Oh
So it
my
would've been
god!
That dealer's choice,
Oh
dude.
my god!
Woo.
I wonder what music of mine is fucking music, because I don't really make
A lot of
it,
it,
bro.
a lot of it.
What, like, if you're
Think about
fucking
the SZA
if you're
record.
fucking to one of my songs, what do you? Yeah, but the SZA record's so sad.
I know, and I'm crying and fucking.
Okay, so if you're fucking right now to one of my songs, what are you fucking to?
Damn, Special is the most recent one. I heard, and I was like, I want to fuck right now.
It's about damn time because
yeah.
that's what she's saying by the time I bust.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to get my dick sucked.
Right about now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Special.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
special. I couldn't fuck the special.
Do you write better music when you're horned up or when you're heartbroken?
Damn.
I don't know.
He's like, well, I'm always horny.
I'm always horned up, and I'm
Yeah.
also always heartbroken.
Yeah.
So
You're a young,
perpetual-
sad.
I think it's the perpetual push and pull.
Right.
that
it's
is
the yin,
really-
it's the yin and the yang.
It's the yin and the yang that's inspiring the best shit.
It's the yin and the thang.
yeah.
The wang, baby.
It's the yin and the wang.
All right, Blake, how much money do you make?
Enough to get that half day
Yeah.
and buy $3 cans of Arizona iced tea.
Was 2022 your best year ever financially speaking?
I don't even know. I won't know until the end of the year.
That's fair.
When like
That's
I
fair.
just
Oh,
I
you have
don't
15 days left.
SZA
Yeah.
just dropped. Dude.
No.
Let me-
I mean, I won't know. Like, I don't look at any of that. Like, I
Right.
get an email from my business manager every year being like, "Congratulations, you did well. Like, you're not poor."
Here's your QuickBooks
It's like,
wrapped.
yeah, this is what you made. Like, you're not poor. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
I love that your business managers email you subject line congratulations.
yeah,
That's how you know it's good.
Congratulations, you're not poor. Yeah,
You can cop another Linia Rosette Togo couch.
and the lamb truck,
QuickBooks wrap. That's
and the lamb truck to
Hell
replace
yeah.
the Tesla.
What do you like to spend your hard-earned money on? Is it like,
Food?
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of food, just because I like feeding people. and I
Favorite
like hosting.
restaurants in LA right now
Wow.
that
Go.
you would say that James and I have
Go.
to hit that we're here?
we hit
Talk-
more.
we talked
You know what you guys
Horses.
would love? Have you guys been to any of the Hillstone restaurants?
No, but
All right,
like
go
in
to South
the-
Beverly Grill.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Go to R&D. Any of those? They're all basically the same. It's just the best fucking food.
Yeah.
So good.
Pricey.
Yeah, pricey.
What's
What's
Not
your favorite
crazy.
taco truck?
Marisco's Jalisco.
Where's that?
Is insane.
Should we
It's
go?
downtown, like
Okay.
fish tacos. Actually, no,
Downtown?
there's actually a new one that's like 10 minutes away from here.
What is
Oh
it?
yeah.
Insane fried shrimp tacos.
Ooh. We should go.
Yeah.
Tacos La Unica.
Mm.
I know I'm butchering however I said that. I'm
Right.
sorry.
It's okay.
Is insane, like the craziest birria tacos you've ever had in your life.
Birria is.
I want to
yeah.
slurp that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slurp
it's-
it.
and they give you
gotta
this, like,
clear your schedule.
They give
dog.
you this horny ass soup that you
Yeah.
dip in
Oh,
it, and you like.
Consommé, yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
drain this pool and fill it with some birria consomme.
I think I need to have a consomme pool. That would be fucking ill.
That's rock star shit.
Like, imagine having a taco and just walking out to your
Yo,
pool. And wow.
gas, dude.
Gas.
Fuck yeah.
What else? Jitlada. Insane.
Yeah.
Classic. Love it.
Mm.
My mom's restaurant, Violet.
Oh,
bro.
Gotta plug that.
So your
Bro.
mom is fucking nice.
Wait,
My mom is
someone,
nice with
someone wrecked Violet to me as
Really?
a restaurant. Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to fucking
That
think
makes me
who.
so happy. It's actually incredible.
What kind of food is it? Fill us in.
French.
Put us on.
Mm.
They've got a better steak frite than Lucien.
Well,
Not hard, dog.
Yeah.
Well,
French
It's-
onion. Is there French onion soup
there's
on the
French
menu?
onion soup.
We gotta go. dude.
It's actually it's fire. It's amazing.
is she gonna hook it up? Is she gonna pour some fucking
She gets
vinos?
some
She'll hook
FLS.
it up. She'll hook it up. All the waiters are dressed in Carhartt double knees.
For real?
No.
I would have been hyped, dude.
No, they've got the Allbirds and the Balenci's on.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So you're spending a lot of money on food, but it's to feed the homies.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on food. What else do I spend a lot of money on? Music
Johns?
stuff.
Oh, right. I
Like
mean,
gear?
Yeah,
Gear,
a
dude.
lot of gear. I'm
what
definitely
is
like,
the most
addicted.
expensive piece of equipment in the studio that we should? You don't need to say
Ooh.
what it would cost. But
Okay.
just like that, we need to not touch when we.
I
pack
mean,
up
you
and
can
leave.
touch anything. You can fuck anything if you want.
Is it one of the roll-ins or like?
No, I think those speakers are,
Yeah.
and the mic is pretty expensive.
When we were listening to
but
ourselves,
it's all worth it. It's
when
like
we were doing the auto tune shit, like we sounded good coming out of those.
you gotta after the pod.
We
I'll
gotta
play you
play it-
some.
we gotta
You gotta
play
play
a
your
song
favorite
on it.
music on this. It sounds
Oh
insane.
yeah,
Really?
Fuck
The
yeah,
best
dude.
feeling.
Throwing
That's
some
fun.
fucking-
Poland.
Some heat on there
Yeah.
ASAP.
But I've got those crazy expensive speakers, and I've got that like tiny ass boombox, and
This
like I
thing.
use them equal.
Yeah.
I use them equal.
What do you listen to in the
honestly.
shower?
Weird shit normally. Normally, like I do a shower. I shower twice a day. Do you guys shower twice a day?
No.
Once. I wish I could do twice.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not even a cleanliness thing at all. The only reason I do it is
beat
like,
off.
yeah, no. The only reason I do it is like it's kind of like my nightcap. Like as soon as because I work so late,
Yeah.
so it's like I know as soon as I get in the shower for the night, like
We're done.
work's done.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's your routine.
I listen to a lot of jazz, a lot of like
Okay.
Brazilian old records,
Nice.
a lot of old soul shit in the shower.
Blake, last question on money. What song has made you the most bread?
Hilarious. I don't fucking know. I
Come
have no
on,
idea.
You have no idea.
No, I and
It's got to
and
be
you,
one of the 4 number ones.
and you
So you have
I-
25%
and it's
chance.
honestly it's hard to know because I don't think you do know until like a lot of years later.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Stay was the biggest.
Yeah.
Stay's the biggest song on radio of all time.
Wow.
Whoa, okay. Wait.
No, I think that's
Despacito?
true.
That is bigger than Despacito?
Bigger, on radio, yeah.
Oh, radio. Okay.
Do you get money from radio?
That's where so as a songwriter and producer, most of your money comes from radio.
Oh, hell
Bro,
yeah.
So, okay. So you have the biggest radio song of all time. So, okay. You're
Probably that.
So so when we're driving around the rest of the time we're here, we should not listen to my Spotify. We should put the radio on.
Yeah. For the artist.
I don't
For
no,
the-
it doesn't
for the
make me
producer.
more money if you guys are listening. Actually, yes, maybe indirectly it does. So
Interesting.
listen to the radio.
Because
But-
you're talking to, if we say, yo, Throw Gang, go listen to the radio, right? That's a lot. That's a good amount of people.
See, I wonder if that makes I think maybe indirectly
None of them even own a radio.
by like ad buys, maybe like people hearing that more people are listening.
Okay.
Interesting.
But
Oh.
Throw Gang, go listen to special. Go
Just-
fuck the special.
Just
But
like
radio-
your business manager,
Throw
let us
gang,
be
go
the
fuck
first to
the
say
mood.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So like radio or streaming is not how you make money necessarily. Not touring, obviously. But
You
like,
do it in
Blake Slatkin
there's-
merch?
Yeah, stuff comes from everywhere,
Okay.
but mostly radio is the lion's
Got
share
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Blake, we want to thank you for coming on to
Wow.
the only podcast that
We
matters.
did it, baby.
Before we hop back in the booth and auto-tune that ass, we'd love to offer up some constructive criticism,
Please.
if that's cool. Because
I
like,
would love it.
2022 year of Blake, 23, obviously big things coming. The Grammys, the Grammy Fit.
Hit me.
I'll go first. Let's break the cycle, and you hire Benny Blanco as your intern, and you fucking abuse his ass.
Fuck his ass up.
This would be very easy for me. This would be fun.
Mhm.
I can do that 100%. I would like for you guys to help me haze him.
He will have to.
How should we? What should
Okay,
we
so
do?
he'll have to drain the pool with a one
paddles.
one
And then
teacup
make
at a time.
Enough consomme
Yes.
to fill the entire
exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get
Nice.
him on Operation Consomme Pool
Fair.
and let him fucking deal with that. You had to pick up the fireplace.
And then we can have some strippers.
yes,
hump up
and
against
he
him.
gets some
And he
male
has
strippers
to-
as a treat.
He has to
Yeah.
perform a puppet show just using his penis.
Okay.
So that we can confirm if
So we can
it's
see
beautiful
it.
or not.
I like
yeah.
this.
That'll go over real well.
Okay, that's constructive criticism
All right, so that's
number one.
Take it or leave it.
Remind me. Wait, was Special recorded here?
I recorded the guitar here.
Okay, but so that I can't because I was gonna ask, can I smell SZA's mic?
Uh,
But no.
we
Or-
can take a little drive
Okay.
over to Westlake Studios.
Okay, cool. So,
And you can get all up in there.
so that was going to be my first thing, but I'm going
Okay.
to pivot real quick. And I think we're about to do this now. Like our pod, despite being the only podcast that matters, isn't known for its signature sound. And I think if you were to define the signature sound, it would be dog shit. So I think we should auto tune some dad ass.
Yep.
We'll pass
think
it
we
to
have
our
to.
producer,
Yeah.
who is great. and
So
is
should I give you
wonderful.
guys a beat to go over? I think yeah.
a dad ass over a beat? I think it's acapella.
acapella.
I think it's
Yeah.
acapella auto tune.
Okay.
And then we'll pass that to our boy Chef, who is amazing.
Oh,
at
so
the
we
job,
can
no
start
shade.
using this.
And then he
Okay.
can start throwing it in.
Let's make this your tag. Okay, yeah, let's definitely great.
Blake, where can the kids follow you? What do you want to plug? You're the fucking man. Go
Yeah.
off.
You can follow me, Blake Slatkin, on Instagram.
Slat.
That's the only
Good
thing I
Instagram
use.
follow, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No Twitter?
No Twitter.
No TikTok?
I have one, but I don't use it. I
TikTok?
don't use TikTok. I mean, I use TikTok
Right,
every day,
just
but I
to-
don't
just
post.
watch.
Just to work.
Instagram's the only thing I can like focus on.
Right.
Cool.
I can't like be real. I can't do all those.
Right.
apps.
Stream his fucking music.
Stream
or no,
music.
listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
Stream special, fuck the mood.
Yeah.
Send me a video of you.
dude.
Send me a video of you fucking the mood.
Get in your car, turn on the radio,
Yeah.
wait for a Blake song, and
Yeah.
then start cranking away on yourself.
And let me know what I should wear for the Grammys.
oh yeah,
Oh,
right.
You sure you want? You sure you want?
Yo,
Me, yeah,
bro,
me.
you didn't
I don't want
the
to open
intern
up that.
Pandora's box. You definitely don't want this one. 'Cause
Right.
These motherfuckers got opinions.
Yeah, right.
Blake Slatkin.
You're the
Thank
fucking
you,
best,
man.
dude.
It's been an
Wow.
honor.
What a
New
fun
Did we
day.
just become best friends?
I think we're best friends.
My references are sick. Jeff, take us out.